Now, the question is, can they hear us?
Can you guys hear Ange and me?
Hello. Hello.
Hello? Loud and clear,
Hello.
great.
Yay!
Hello,
Because
everybody.
we've had no problems with sound
we,
at all.
we've not just spent the last hour messing around with all the sounds and redesigning everything. Don't worry about it.
Actually, I didn't do anything.
It was all we.
I just sat here.
Yep. We are floating in space.
We are magical.
It's
We're
magical,
magical.
mystical. So,
So,
if anyone didn't know what this was, we're going to be doing Call of Cthulhu, Alone Against the Flames. It's a read through, okay, so it's one where you have to make the decisions. It's supposed to be for one person, but we're going to do it with two. So you've got two idiots for the price of one.
yeah. Because I can't be trusted on my own.
No, she really can't. She couldn't press all the buttons.
No. No. Too many buttons. Too many things.
So there is a character sheet that Ange will be filling out with this. We, hello, pirate, you've made it at last. There is a character sheet. We can't show it yet, but Ange will probably flash it up on the camera from time to time. So she'll be filling that out as we go, and we'll probably be taking in turns with the reading of the actual book.
Yeah. Will. I actually have played this before. Wasn't a favourable outcome. Yeah. Didn't work out well for me. So, and we've got another two that we can do, as I know of, and but this one's the simplest. So we were going to do another one, but thought it in first go, so we'd do the first one.
We'll see how it goes. If y'all like it, we'll probably do some more of these for the fun of it. So without further ado,
sounds very precious.
Alone Against the Flames.
There we go. So basically, we read through it and then we make decisions. And if you are in the chat, you can help us make the decision.
Yes.
But the last time I did this, I think a certain Furlon was in, and he did try to get me killed from the beginning. So yeah. So don't let me help you. You'll all die. Well, it's Cthulhu, to be fair. So there's quite a high chance that will die. When the death scene comes, I won't do that bit. When it won't be my fault. If we die, it's not my fault. If we survive, I did a tremendous job. I think that's fair, don't you?
I'd say that's somewhat fair, yeah.
You do. Right, so we will start. I'll read the introduction because basically, as it starts, you get the introduction and you don't actually fill your character sheet in. Because it's a completely starter game, fills in character sheet as you go along. So it says it's a solo adventure for the Call of Cthulhu game. It is a horror story set in the 1920s, where you are the main character and your choices will determine the outcomes. It's also designed to lead you through the basic rules of the game in a gradual and entertaining fashion. Of course, it's entertaining. We're here. Although most of the adventures are played with your friends, this one is just for you and friends. And this one, because we're a bit naughty. Before you begin to play, make sure you have a copy of the rule book, which I have. Do. Yes. And the quick start rules and a blank investigator sheet. You can download a printable investigator sheet. I could have made you all. With an interactive PDF version. I need a pencil and a rubber band. Don't need to read the rules before you start playing. Just settle in a comfortable chair before a roaring fire.
Look at that, we got a roaring fire!
I can hear a roaring fire.
So I sat down. Yeah.
We are by a roaring fire. And then we begin and over to infinity. You can do the first bit.
Yes, so here we go. The sun is high in the sky, a merciless ball of heat. You feel scorched by the time you reach the bus halt in front of Osborne's drugstore. By the way, if anyone has a go at me for mispronunciation, timing out.
Yeah.
It's a relief to put down your heavy cases and take off your hat for a moment. You fan your face. It's been a long summer here, in your hometown, and yet, curiously, empty one. You look across the street at the grubby butcher's shop, the grocer's with its faded awning, and with the shabby tobacconist.
Oh.
Mistful faces glare at you as they pass, eyeing your clothes and luggage. It was your parents' choice to live here, not yours. You were happy down south as a child, among Providence's white-walked houses and leafy churchyards. Perhaps this new job in Arkham will supply you the change you need. Yet everybody you know in the world lives here. You know nobody in Arkham, not one soul. You ask yourself one last time if you are doing the right thing. The answer is here. None of your supposed friends have come to see you off. You're alone. Whatever challenges lie in Arkham, it will be a new life, and a brave one. A small grey motor coach approaches and rattles to a stop. You put your hat back on and pick up your cases.
Go to 263. Just press the button.
Oh, 263. Gotta find
Just
263.
press the button, it automatically takes you.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. That was easy.
There you go. Okie dokie. Shall I read this one? Yep.
Yeah.
Two young men with sullen expressions alight from the coach. One looks you up and down before heading away. Driver also steps down, glancing at you before crossing the road to visit the tobacconist. When he returns, he's rolling a cigarette between his yellowed fingers. He gives a final twist and examines you as he reaches for his matchbox. He is a thin man in his 50s, dressed in a stained shirt, yet his eyes are sharp in their dark sockets. Where to? You show him your ticket for RCP. Where there you will connect to Rochester, Portsmouth, for you the coastal line to Newburyport, and finally Arkham. You should be able to afford a rail ticket for at least some of the way, otherwise this will be the first of many bus trips. Driver scratches his match and lights his cigarette. The end flares as he takes a draw. Then he exhales and gestures to the back of the coach. Luggage racked up there. Look at your investigator's sheet. At the top you have spaces for 8 characteristics: strength, constitution, power, dexterity, appearance, size, intelligence, and education. Allocate the following values among them, writing in large squares beside each: 40, 50, 56, 60, 70, and 8. If you would like more information about it, okay, we know how to do this. We have done sheets before.
Do we?
So, called Cthulhu. So, strength. What do you reckon?
Do we want a strong character? Or are we going for more of an intellectual character?
Yes. Do that then.
Okay. So I'd probably say a medium strength then.
So we've got 40, 50, 60, 70. So you want most of the intelligence then, 80, yeah?
Let's go for a strong intelligence.
Okie dokie. Then what?
Constitution?
Okay. Do you want that 70?
Yeah. Let's get that at 70.
See, I always imagine size as in like you're a lot, tall or small, but it's not. It's to do with when you fight, isn't it?
Is it?
I can't remember. We need someone who actually knows the rules, like
Does anybody know?
At work.
We're already stuck. If anyone knows.
Hold on. Okay, strength. Measure the raw physical power. Size. Reflects your investigator's combined height and weight. Yeah, it's physical size.
Oh.
Well, that'll be 40 then, because I always play short characters.
We're going to be a stumpy little person.
What was that, sorry?
We're going to be a very small person.
I am. I always do that.
We're going to be a dwarf. Okay. Why not?
Okay. We'll be a dwarf. Okie dokie. So the next one is, so we've got size, constitution, power. So is that punching, like whether or not I can punch people?
No, I would have thought that was strength.
Force of will, spirit, and mental stability. This is on the character, not my mental stability, so let's be nice.
I would have thought that was strength for punching power.
Power, combination of force of will, spirit, so should we give that 60? Yeah, power.
Yeah, sure.
Dexterity, a measure of your investigator's physical agility and speed. Power means sanity. Oh. Actually, you'll find here, some more pirate, it says a combination force of will, spirit, and mental stability.
Yes, a sanity, mental stability.
Yeah. Well, it can affect your starting sanity.
Okay, so let's put that high.
Look, we all know how I roll characters, so this is more thought that I've ever given to any character, ever.
Are you all expecting us to live?
Dexterity. Let's give Right, I'm just going to do this right. Let's give dexterity 50. What's the next one? Appearance. That's next in the list. That can have 50. Size we've done. Intelligence we've done. Education have 50. Why have I got more than I need? Okay. 1 4 50 50 60. I've got a gap.
What have you missing?
Strength.
Have you got?
Oh, I didn't put strength in. They are
50 on strength, yeah.
right. Small, weak, and carries a book. It's about right then. So size. So when you've done that, go to number 8.
We're
so
going to
size is 40.
Are we done? Or we're going to 8?
Go to 8.
Okay, we're going to 8.
You can read it while I put.
The driver smokes and watches as you drag your cases onto the back of the motor coach. The rack is set inconveniently high on the vehicle. I'm glad we're a small character then. You get a grip of the heavier case. If your size is 40, go to 23. Wow, it's literally already we're being penalised. Right, so our size is 40, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we're going to 23. This is where the driver doesn't see you behind the vehicle and has run you over. You're now dead.
Oh no.
23. You struggle for a few seconds before the driver comes up beside you and lends a hand, still puffing on his cigarette. "Heavy bags for a small 'un," he remarks. You judge it best to respond with a simple thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Go to 233. I think on the first one of that, I tried to do the bag on my own. It fell off and it hit me on the head. And something like that.
Oh dear.
Okay, 233. Okay.
The driver.
Oh,
go on.
oh,
you
well,
read.
you...
No,
okay.
you go on. You go on.
The driver flicks his cigarette into the gutter and steps onto the motor coach. The engine coughs into life. You board, grateful that you can be you will be the only passenger for the initial part of the trip, at least. With mixed emotions, you watch from the window as the tired avenues of your old town slip behind you, receding into the distance. For a few minutes, you can still see the church spire over the brow of the low hill. Then the road dips and it is gone. Arkham is your new home. You will travel there and make a new start. Right, okay, so we're back to the character sheet now. You will see two smaller boxes to the right of each characteristic. Yep. There we go.
Yep.
See that? Yep.
So half each value, round it down, and write the result in the upper right box.
Math. Okay, Okay, so half of upper right box. So half of 6, 30. 30. What? Rounding down. Does that mean?
Oh, hang on.
Wait. There's more than that. Read
Yeah,
that.
I'm sorry.
You
Let
will
me.
see two.
There's a full stop and then it continues. So half each value, rounding down, and write result in the upper right box. Also divide each value by 5, again rounding down. Oh no, and that's in the lower right box. Yeah, so upper right box is just half of the value.
Right. So 30, 35, 20, 25,
I hope you're all
25,
following this.
40, 30, 25. Okay.
Right. You're doing that for each one?
Yeah, I've done that. I've written that in.
Right. What, for all of them?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, so then in the lower left box, divide each value by 5, round it down.
Left.
Bottom right, sorry, bottom right.
Yeah.
Divide each value by 5, again rounding down, and write the result in the lower right box. So I assume
I need my phone then. I need a calculator then for that.
First hurdle, guys. We're almost over it. Don't worry.
Okay. So are we dividing the big number by 5 or the little number by 5?
The big number.
Oh. Okay. The big number.
It doesn't say.
And when it says round.
I assume it's the big number.
Also divide each value by 5, again rounding down. Does it round down? Do you mean like?
Yeah. So
if it's 35, you go to 30. No, that would be rubbish.
No.
So 60 divided equals 60. Mark, can you just do it for me then? 60 equals.
Chat, it's your first job. You got to help us out here.
60 equals 12.
60.
Okay. No. 50 equals 10.
Yeah, 50 equals 10. Done 60. What were the other values? 70.
And 80.
By 5. 70 is 14.
Okay.
And 80 is 16.
Okay.
We done?
Yeah. We will use these numbers later. If you're using.
There's an interactive
in
PDF.
the strip. Okay. In the strip below, you will see tracks that record sanity and magic points. Yes, found it. Beginning sanity is equal to your original POW. 60. Okay, 60. Okay. And magic point the same value and begin same as the value you just assigned for POW divided by 5. So that's 12.
Yeah.
Okay, done that. It's entertaining and educational. Mark these on the tracks. Done that.
Right.
135.
34?
34, sorry. Well, I pressed the button. It would take us there. Your turn.
The coach put us through the countryside. At first, the interior is stifling, and your stomach lurches with every bend in the road. However, the driver opens his window, and by switching your seats, you find the spot where the breeze hits your face. You soon relax into the journey, observing the quaint little hamlets that the coach serves. A heavy-set woman boards at one settlement and gives you a polite nod. She gets off at the next one. The road rises a little, passing cornfields and orchards. The leaves are turning and the trees are alive with a glorious red and gold. You have just begun to doze when the driver takes a bend at speed. Oh God. Add size and constitution together. I'm just going to keep my calculator up here.
130.
130.
Then divide the total by 10. 13.
13.
Hey, did you see that?
What?
I did that in my head.
You divided by 10! Mark it on your investigate. Your current total may drop, but it's unlikely to exceed the starting value. You also have a luck score. Roll 3.
Hey, wait, where did you get to? Add size and cons together, then divide by total by 10. Rounding down. This is the starting value for your hit points.
Yes.
13.
Mark it on your investigator sheet.
Done that.
Your current total may drop, but it is unlikely to exceed the starting value. Unlikely means we can, but it's not likely. You also have a luck score. Roll 3 6-sided dice. Have you got dice? Yes, we have dice.
I have them in the box, but I don't have 3. Which means
Well,
I'd have to roll it
just
3
roll
times.
the same one 3 times. That's fine.
I could roll the same one 3 times, or I could get my really special dice out and roll 3.
Yeah. Whichever you prefer.
I'm getting my special dice out. 3 of them. Right, okay. More math.
More math. Go on, I'm ready. So roll
9.
3. What, on all 3?
Yeah, that's not very good, is it?
You got a 9 on 3d6.
Yeah. I must have done 1.
If you're new to roleplay, you can read about quick set rolls. Multiply your 3d6 by 5, so that's 45. 45 to get your beginning luck score. So the beginning luck score is 45.
Yep.
Now you must make a roll against your dex. Roll 1d100. Have you got a d100?
I always get the D100s confused. Mark's rolling his eyes. I can feel Mark rolling his eyes from here, and he's 17 miles away. Which one's the D100? Is it that
The
one?
one that goes to 100, I would have thought.
That one?
Yeah, that's half of the D100. There should be another one now with just 1 to 10 on it. 0 to 9. And you roll the 2 together.
That one.
Yeah, so you roll both of them, and one gives you the 10s and one gives you the single unit.
Mark, stop it! I can see. Is that a 6 or a... 6?
One has a dot on it to let you know.
No, that says 68. No, it doesn't on that one, because it doesn't 6 and the 9.
I've just realised chat can't see your dice because they're green, Ange.
Oh. What's this
Sorry,
one? Let me
chat.
try this one. Oh. 48.
You 48.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Exceptional.
Oh, you must choose whether you... Hang on, what's this? This means you're rolling 2 10-sided... You must choose... Oh, we've done that. If you rolled equal to your dexterity or less, you pass the roll. So what was it?
No.
So we failed. Okay.
Well, no, equal or less. Yeah, no, we passed then. Because I got 48 and my dexterity is 50. Yeah. If you rolled equal to your dex or less, you passed the roll. If you rolled, yeah.
Oh, right, I see, yeah. So we've passed.
Yeah.
If you roll greater than your dexterity, you failed the roll. Okay, so you want to keep those D10, the D100 on hand.
Oh, okay, I'll get them back.
Yeah. Keep them ready to
Pack
go.
Okay.
You may be tempted to skip such rolls and simply pretend you always pass, but Call of Cthulhu is... No, we're not doing that. If we die, we're dying. And by the way, once we're dead, the stream ends. There's no second game today. Once we're dead, that's it. We're dead.
Yeah.
We
are.
Right, so
we passed.
We passed, so we go to 261.
261. Oh, it's up there and it goes up. It starts up on the corner, look. That's a bit. discombobulated. Okay. A desperate yell awakens you.
No!
You feel yourself slide from the seat as the driver spins the wheel and the motor coach plunges off the road. What did we do?
Did you drive?
Okay, end of stream. You grab hold of the seat in front of you just in time to prevent a painful fall. Oh. The coach stops with a thump. Now you see what's happened. A Fordson tractor has stopped on the road and your driver has to swerve to avoid the steel obstacle. He leaps from his seat into the road, unleashing a string of curses at the farmer. You take a moment to catch your breath. Perhaps you should offer assistance, but the driver has already returned, backs the coach up and a little and threads it round the tractor, glaring at the farmer. Do you think if we'd failed that roll,
we would have been thrown out? I don't think we would have died. I think we'd have been launched somewhere and probably taken some health damage.
All right. Okie dokie.
So now we go to 71.
Go to 71. Your go. Oh, look, there's more things to do at the bottom there.
Oh, no. If you resume your journey, the driver takes the curves with a lot more caution than before. He glances over his shoulder at you a couple of times. So sorry about before, he says. That fella was dumber than a hog. I'm Silas. What's your name? The accident was at least as much Silas's fault as the farmer's, but it doesn't seem shrewd to antagonize the man while he is driving you through the middle of nowhere. Make up a name of your character and record it on your investigator sheet. You may add
I need to make a name.
We need a name.
Oh,
Chat,
no.
Chat, give us a name. We're not going to do
God.
Frank or Dennis. That'll cause too many arguments already. Come on, give us a good investigator's name.
I need a name. Are we going to be a girl or a boy?
Hopper. I like Hopper.
Hopper.
Hopper's a good... Is Hopper's a boy and girl name? Can it be both?
It could be either. We haven't decided that yet, have we?
Hopper? Any other suggestions? Francis? Could be Francis or Hopper.
Francis Hopper.
Francis Hopper. Oh, that's the
Okay.
name. Yeah, there you go. Francis Hopper, everybody.
Okay. Francis Hopper.
Make up a name.
You may add your age for the purpose of this adventure. That your character should be able to between 23 and 36.
23 and 36.
30.
Okay.
There we go. 30. The coach Oh, you're reading this.
Oh, okay.
Off you pop.
The coach turns onto a narrower road, which weaves uphill through woodland. Silas becomes chatty. Going to Arkham, eh? Can't say I've ever heard of the place. Went to Boston once, didn't like it. Too much hustle and bustle. You got family there? A special someone waiting? The afternoon is wearing on. You see no harm in confiding in Silas about your new life. A job, eh? What's your line? Okay, so we have to choose a job now.
Right. Okay. So if anybody in chat, they can choose the job. So we got an antiquarian, a doctor of medicine, journalist, a private investigator, or a professor. So antiquarian is
Someone,
1,
I thought.
doctor of medicine 2, journalist 3, private investigator 4, and a professor 5.
Bear in
PI.
mind, we did say we were
4.
doing a smart character.
So that's 2 for a private investigator.
Can we do?
Never heard the first one. The first one's antiquarian. Chris, you can't change. You said it. What does that mean? Yeah, they look at old things. Aquarium. They deal with antique, old things. I should become an antiquarian because Mark's nearly 50, so I have to deal with old things.
Oh God. What do you like? Can we do a poll? Have we got that? I don't think we can.
Oh, hope he's working. He didn't hear that. PI. All right then. You want us to be a private investigator? Okay. Occupation.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Everyone's pretty much going PI, so we'll do a PI.
Private investigator. Okay. Are we male or female? We haven't asked us that
It's
yet.
not asked us yet, so we're not going to decide.
Yeah. Okay. So private investigator. Go to 249.
249.
Okay. You skirt around the details of a profession in your usual way, mentioning only that you have helped the police to clear up various problems in the past. Your heart pounds a little faster as you think of the post you have secured at the Blackwood Detective Agency. You've had enough of investigating marital infidelity and bank clerks on the take. It sounds like the Blackwood Agency is the opportunity you need to cut your teeth into some real villainy. Villainy. Is that right? Is that villainy? Silas narrows his eyes, but he says nothing. Your credit rating skill is 20%. Oh, right. Okay. It's 20%. Cute. Your occupation skills are art, craft, photography. Art and photography. Disguise. Okay. Disguise, law, library use, archaeology, spot hit, charm or fast talk, intimidate or persuade. You may also pick up any other skill except Cthulhu mythos, personal speciality. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Allocate the following values. Okay, 70, 60, 60, 50, 50, 50, 40, 40.
Yep.
Your occupational skills are... Okay. So, occupation, we've got to choose... Okay, I'm a bit confused. Disguise. Okay, so we've got disguise. So I think disguise would be brilliant because
Yeah. Let's give that a
we're
high value.
private investigators and we can go into places and pretend we're who we're not, so we can get dressed up.
Yes.
So...
We're going to just transform into all
See,
the enemies.
now... Without cheating, spot hidden's always a good one in Cthulhu. We're gonna... Actually, I know the rules for this, so you have to choose these.
What? No, 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 no.
Yeah, but I know Call of Cthulhu, so I know what I'd put in.
Shut up, Matt. Right. Okay. So we've got a 70, 60, 60, 50, 50, 50, 40 and a 40.
Yeah.
Right. So we want to do disguise. So let's put disguise as 70.
Okay. Yeah.
Let me highlight these so I know which ones we've done. We've done disguise.
Yeah.
Law. Law. Done laws. Let's do law at 60. Because as a private eye, we definitely need to know the law.
Yeah.
Spot hidden, I think we should do 60.
Okay.
Because we have that keen eye.
Yeah.
Psychology, 50. Library use, 50.
Yeah.
Let's do intimidate, 50.
Yeah.
And arts and crafts photography, 40. That leaves us a 40%.
Fast talk. Did you put that in?
No, because it says one of either charm, fast talk, intimidate, or persuade. So we've took intimidate instead of fast talk. And then it says you may also pick any other skill except Cthulhu Mythos as a personal speciality. So what other skills is there?
Okay, so you have accounting, anthropology.
Let's not do accounting.
Archaeology, charm, climb, dodge, drive auto, elect repair, fighting, firearms.
Ooh, should we do fighting or firearms?
I haven't finished the list yet, you impatient boy. You just got excited by the didn't you? You just got excited.
Fine, carry on.
First aid, history, intimidate, jump, language, law, library use, listen, locksmith, mechanical repair, medicine, natural world, navigate, cult, operate heavy machinery. We had that when we drove a train. Persuade, pilot, psychology, psychoanalysis, ride, science, sleight of hand, stealth, survival, swim, throw, track.
Is that the list?
Yeah, you can talk now.
Right, should we do fighting or firearms? I think as a PI we should be good with a gun, right?
Right, you want a gun?
I think we should have a gun.
Okay. So
surely you can't be a PI in these terrible times without a gun. Because we're American, right? We're American. We know we went to Boston.
Your choice.
Yeah, we'll do firearms. Firearms at 40%.
Wait. Bert, do you want handgun or rifle?
No, it's a handgun. A handgun because then it's like, wow, you're under arrest. It's a firearm.
Okay.
It's you're under arrest. It's not the same effect as pulling out a gun on someone.
Okay, so I then have to put these. Okay, so disguise 70. Law. Good job, it's alphabetical. 60. Spot hidden 60. Psychology 50. Library use 50. Intimidate 50. Forgot my alphabet there. Arts and craft, photography 40. And firearms, handgun 40. Okay.
Yeah?
Okay. Yeah, and go to 1 to 8.
1 to 8.
Yeah, you.
Okay. You realise Silas hasn't made a stop since the incident with the tractor. The motor coach winds its way uphill. However, your thoughts are interrupted as the road crests a ridge and you are treated to a magnificent view of the vista below. A creek snakes through the valley, breaking the rich autumn palette of the tree line. In the distance, the white mountains raise into a hazy cloud. There is no settlement, not even a cabin, as far as the eye can see. Birds drift through the treetops, and you can just make out what might be 2 white-tailed deer lingering by the water. Perhaps you were making a mistake by moving to the city. Could you survive on your own in this lush wilderness? You have a base ability in most skills listed in brackets after the skill name on the investigator sheet. For instance, you have 20% in climb and a base dodge equal to half your dex.
Rules. This is why my characters take 5 to 10 minutes when I'm doing them normally. You have a base ability of, like in most skills listed in brackets after the skill name. Yeah, we do. We do. Look. there.
Ah, right.
It's
So
there, you can't see it.
we take those percentage if we don't have anything in it. Great.
So if we don't have it, that's what we take when we roll.
Okay.
For instance, you have 20% in climb and base dodge equal to half your dex. Yeah. Yeah, we have them. Okay. These are your choose 4 skills which are not your occupation skills nor Cthulhu Mythos. These are your personal interest skills. Boost each of these by 20. Oh. So we can boost anything we want.
Anything.
We're an investigator. We need to have stealth because we have to creep around.
Oh, choose 4 skills which are not your occupation skills, nor the Cthulhu Mythos. These are your personal interest skills. Okay.
Stealth 20 then. How many have we got to do?
Now, can we do stealth? I thought stealth was a main skill, as an occupation skill.
No, it's under investigator skills.
Yeah, that's an occupation skill.
No. The occupation skills are the ones we rolled on.
No, I thought.
The rest of them.
No, I thought occupation. Our occupation's the investigator.
Which are not your occupation skills. We didn't get stealth.
Oh right.
Okay, I bet. Yeah. Well, this is how we're doing it.
Okay, so because we didn't pick stealth as our occupation skills, we can
It's
boost
an extra.
it.
Yeah, we can boost it. Yay!
Nobody
God,
knows the rules. We're going with it. That's our rule.
Where's Mark when you need him?
No, because then he'll tell us that we're probably wrong, and then we can't do this. So we're doing it. We're right.
Right. So stealth. How many do we need? 4. So we've done stealth.
Boost each of these by 20. So we got 1 for stealth.
Fast talk.
Okay, we'll do fast talk.
Because. Well, we're supposed to be detectives. We're supposed to be able to go in and go, I can.
Are detectives known for talking really fast? I thought they were
No,
quite.
they're talking themselves out of a situation or lying to people to get themselves into places.
Okay.
Getting information out of people in bars.
That's not what I thought fast talk was. I thought fast talk was just talking really fastly. Like
No! I don't need a skill for that.
Okay. So, fast talk.
I'm
two
not
more.
probably right. I'm looking up fast talk now.
Two more skills.
Listen, rules. Fast talk.
Stop
Specifically limited to verbal trickery, deception, and misdirection, such as bamboozling a bouncer to let you inside a club, getting someone to sign a form they haven't read, making a policeman look the other way, and so on and so on. The skill can be opposed by fast talking or psychology.
Okay.
Not just going.
Right. It's the same thing. Okay, so there's 2. We got 2 more.
Okay.
Driving? No, because he's getting a bus, so he the character doesn't drive. What other skills have we got?
Locksmith. Does locksmith mean that we can pick
Yes,
locks?
we need locksmith. Yeah, if we're a PI, we're breaking into places. That's how we do.
Open car doors, hot wire autos, Jimmy library window. Yeah, we'll have locksmith.
Yeah, get locksmith.
Verbal diarrhea. You
So
know,
that's 3.
verbal diarrhea. When I was in primary school, my mum got called up into like parents' evening. She got told that I'd got verbal diarrhea.
Oh, yeah. We got 1 more then.
Wait, 20 locksmith. Okay, last one.
Last one. What are we doing? What skill? Let's do a wild card one.
Fighting.
No, let's do a wild card one.
Okay.
Something that's his hobby. Knitting. Is crochet on there?
Swimming.
Yeah, he's a good swimmer. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I should say they. We've not decided the gender yet, have we?
Did you just say crocheting?
It could come in handy.
We're going to fight.
Quick, I'll knit a jumper.
Crocheting. I'm going to crochet a net really quick.
It could come in handy. I need a pair of handcuffs. Hang on, I've got some yarn.
Oh no, you're making me laugh. My eyes are watering.
Okay, we'll skip that. We'll go with swimming. That swimming's much makes a lot more sense. There you go. Crochet can be handy.
Oh my God.
Where,
Maybe eyes water now. Where are we on the thing? Oh, right, now.
we're on 128. Right,
Go
so
to 144.
hang on. No. We've not read that bit
Wait.
yet.
Oh.
At this point, you may
How do you
like.
think this is going to go?
At this point, you may like to calculate. No, we don't want to. So do we not? Half of one
Half and
fifth.
1/5 values for each.
Right, yeah. So in that top right, that each skill will have a top right box and a bottom right box. So in the top right one, that's your half value.
But every skill on the sheet, or just the ones I've written on?
Just the ones we're upgrading. No, we're still on the bus.
No,
It's a long bus ride.
No, we're talking about crocheting. Okay.
we're having a knit on the bus. Right.
I can cheat with these and do them quick. Apart from 20.
What? 20 divided by 5? It's 4.
What was 70? We didn't do 70.
What? 70 divided by 5?
Yeah.
14.
You know we said this would finish at 5 o'clock.
Hope you're not going anywhere tonight, folks.
Mark will come home from work at 5 o'clock. I'll be going to keep up dinner.
We'll
on.
still be doing this character sheet at that point. Yeah, we'll get off of the bus at 5. That's the benchmark. If we're still on the bus at 5.
I'm doing the writing. 12, 25, 10, 4.
It does say if you're bored of calculations, you can leave the math until it becomes necessary. But by then, we'll have forgot what we're doing. So we might as well do it now.
I've done it.
Oh, or if you're using the interactive PDF version, it does it for you. Oh, if only somebody had sent us the interactive PDF.
Told you where you could get it. Said go to
I didn't have time with
Chaosium.
everything else. Right, we're going to page 144. Do you want to read this one?
My turn.
Yeah.
I need to get the composure. The motor coach rattles on through the hills and Silas lapses into silence. The sky darkens behind you, pink tinting the clouds as the sun descends. Finally, a welcome sight comes into view. Settlement on the crest of the hill. This doesn't look like the pictures you've seen of OCP, but perhaps you can persuade Silas to stop while you stretch your legs. Minutes later, a harsh stuttering from the engine interrupts your reverie. Silas frowns and rattles the gear stick. The motor coach falters as it ascends. Silas utters a curse you don't recognise and grinds his teeth, struggling at the wheel. You seem to inch up the hill until you reach the first building, low dwellings constructed from rough red stone. Silas wrestles the coach into a small bay off the road. He scrambles from his seat and makes for the engine compartment. You must now choose to roll against Drive Auto
Or psychology.
or Psychology. If you choose Drive Auto, you need to roll equal or less skill value. Choose Psychology to hard success. This will roll equal or less to half the skill value. Number of upper right box. Attempt. Oh. What do I roll again? Is it a D20? No.
No, the
D100.
D100.
Mark.
It's the D100.
Okay.
Right, so we're choosing psychology. So we need a hard success, where the roll is equal to or less than half of the skill value.
Have we got the dice roller on the
We've only got
on the stream?
We've only got D20 on the stream.
Oh,
Hang on, I can get Give me 2 seconds and I will sort a
It's-
D100 out.
That's the D100s, isn't it, Marky?
That's the D100, yeah. Bear with us, chat.
We're going to see if we can put a D100 on there. And if we do it on there, the first one that rolls. Oh yeah, quite clever though. I didn't need that really. We'll do the D. He's putting D100 in. The stream might go off in a minute because he's fiddling.
Yeah.
Fiddling with the underneath Twitch.
Don't worry, guys. I'm highly professional.
Well, Matt rolled a D20 and he times it by 5, don't you?
Well, yeah, but then that.
Don't you raise that eyebrow? That's not accurate though.
Okay, D100. There we go! We got one!
79!
79.
Right. That's a shit roll.
Have we failed?
Yeah.
Oh.
If you roll a hard success, again, psychology, go to 1 success. If you fail, go to 1. We failed. Because don't you have to roll below? What do you mean?
Yeah, you have to roll below. But if we're doing psychology, we have to roll below half of our level, because it's a hard success. So.
Oh yeah, equal or less than. So we needed to roll, one. My God, does that mean we have to blow? Failed massively.
We failed. It happens.
We failed.
So if you roll a success, no. If you roll a hard success against, no. If you fail, go to 194. We failed, chat.
You are already tired of your heavy bag.
Hang on.
Hopefully.
Where are you reading? 194.
192. Oh.
I hope you're all enjoying the stream.
Silas opens the engine compartment. Are you sure that's what number we were on before?
Yeah, because the engine has just broke down.
Okay. Silas opens the engine compartment, sticks his head inside, the hot metal pops and sizzles, pokes at various components and then withdraws and wipes his brow, smearing it with dark grease. Oh, I'm not very good at the accent, you can say that.
I ain't sure what's wrong. Might be the oil pressure. Might be something knocked off killed her when we took that spill. Can't do much until the engine cools neither. And with their light failing, I reckon we'll be here throughout the night.
He wipes his hands on a rag. The shadows from your surroundings are already long and the air is chilly. You feel stiff from the journey and at night in a rickety coach sounds unappealing. Silas sees your dismay.
This here's Emberhead. Miles from any place. I only come through twice a week, but the folks here are good people. May Ledbetter keeps a spare room. She'll look after you. Up that alley. Turn right, first house on the left.
He scratches his cheek, looks again in the engine compartment and spits on the ground.
Meet me back here at 8 in the morning and we'll see how we stand.
Okay. To look for May Ledbetter's house, go to 267. To ask Silas where he will spend the night, go to 251. To challenge Silas about the breakdown, go to 257. So, do we go straight to look for some lodgings?
I think our character would ask where he's going to spend the night. Because we're an investigator, so we're going to want to grab any information we can, can't we? And, you know, we're a nice guy. We're like, oh, thanks for the... What are you going to do, sort of thing? Yeah?
Well, go to Silas, then go to 251.
Okay, 251. You ask about Silas's plans. He gives the engine a sour glance before answering. I've got acquaintances here in the village. Reckon one of 'em owes me a favour. Enough for a bed and breakfast in any case. He stares at his grubby hands. Probably won't stretch to a hot bath. You don't seem to have a lot of options. You fetch your cases from the back of the motor coach. The last thing you need is for all your worldly possessions to disappear into some stranger's hovel overnight. Go to 267. You drag your cases between the sullen buildings. You feel surprisingly weary considering you have spent all day sitting down. Silas's directions lead you to a modest dwelling with a slate roof. A nameplate reads Ledbetter, and underneath a sign in a neat copper plate reads Lodging Room. The lane around you is gloomy, but a lamp flickers in the window. A breeze chills your face. You're not about to begin your new life by sleeping in the street. You rap on the weather-beaten door. Go to page 4, or number 4.
Okay. After a moment, you hear footsteps inside the house. Bolt is drawn back, and a wooden door swings open. A figure with loose curls and a rough-looking house dress peers at you. Her gaze takes in your travelling suit and your cases. No, her voice has a slight Irish lilt.
Go on!
No, because I just go, hello!
That's fine. You gotta stick with it.
Hello!
Come on.
Should I take it? I can't do any more.
Just forget about the Irish.
Should I take it you're looking for a room for the night? Oh, hold on, I've got to scroll up. You inquire at her rates, suppressing a grimace. As far as you've seen, the village does not offer you many alternatives. Oh, you'll find them very reasonable, she says. You look tired. I may come inside and we'll talk over a cup of tea. The Ledbetter house feels cramped with a low ceiling, simple fittings, but it is well kept and a cheerful fire crackles in the grate. The aroma of the tea is soothing and the cup warms your fingers. Have you come to Emberhead for the festival? Asked May. To explain what happened with Silas and the coach, go to 14. To ask about the festival, go to 21.
Ooh. I feel like we don't want to give away. Again, we're a private investigator, so we don't want to give away all of our secrets straight away. So I think we'd probably just go with what's this festival? Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll go for the festival. So it's number 21. Oh, we got the fire sound again.
Yeah, we're in a hovel now, Ange. We're not outside in the rain.
Your turn. You can do the Irish accent now.
No, hang on. No, you're the landlady.
All right, then I'll do it then. Well, now, I just sound like Mrs. Doubtfire. Well, now, I suppose the festival is about the only reason folks come to Emberhead. I thought you may have come to study it or take photographs. Well, it's not tomorrow night, but the night after. I suppose it looks very strange to a passerby. May tops up. Go then.
You just do the voices. May tops up your tea. The spout chinks against your cup.
We've got the beacon, you see. One night every year there's a torchlit procession and we light up the beacon on the cliffs. You've never seen anything like it. They say it keeps the spirit of the village alive for another year. It's a celebration. Celebration. She trails off.
She trails off for a moment and blinks.
But you didn't come here to listen to me blather. You must be hungry. I can rustle you a bit of stew. How would that be?
You ask again about her rates, and May names a price so low you accept it without any hesitation. The room is small but comfortable, and the stew dark and hearty. hearty. After dinner, after dinner, you have a couple of hours before your usual bedtime. To talk to me some more, go to 31. To walk around and get your bearings, go to 75. To turn in for an early night, go to 63. What do you think?
So, we either stay in and go to bed, or we go and wander around the village, or talk to me.
I've made the last few decisions.
Goes. Shall we go and have a wander around the village?
Yes, why not?
Let's go for a walk.
Yeah, so we'll go for a walk. I was gonna say an early night, and
Yeah, because that's
if we
in
die
the theme
now.
of adventuring. Let's go on an adventure. What should we do?
I'll have an
Let's
early
go
night. I'll
let's
just go
pop
to
into
bed.
bed.
Let's go to bed.
Do some crocheting. You wake up in the morning and there's a whole new crocheted bedspread for her.
There you go, mate. I've knitted you some new quilts. I hope you like them. Thank you for letting me stay.
Let's go for a walk. Okay, number 75.
75.
Oh.
May's brow creases when you announce your intention to take a stroll.
Mind how you go.
She says.
Emberhead's surrounded by cliffs and we don't have any fancy street lights here. Take this lantern and watch your step.
Outside, you see what she means. The sky is overcast and only a few glimmers of moonlight peek through the clouds. I've just lost where I was up to. Yeah. Without the heavy lantern, you'll be walking in near total darkness. You cannot hope to get an overview of the village tonight. Maze Street is a narrow passage hemmed in by squat, dark dwellings at the end. However, it opens up. A wide thoroughfare leads off to your right. A crude sign names it Silbury Street. To the left, a few yards away, your light picks out the crooked posts of a simple fence, and beyond that, the ground drops away into darkness. You take a couple of steps closer, but you can see nothing. Air from below cools your face, then some instinct makes you look around.
Go to 86.
Ooh.
An ink black figure stands in the road about 20 yards behind you. It stares at you. You form the sudden impression that it will run at you and throw you over the cliff edge. This is unsettling. Seeing that it has been spotted, the figure slips down an alleyway. You can now, do we return to the safety of the Ledbetter house, or do we confront the dark figure? Okay, if anyone is in the chat now, you can vote 1 to go back to the house, or 2 to chase after the dark figure. If anyone's there, you can vote. I'm going to know what I'm going to vote for. 2. Rolls wants this. Rolls, you want 1? No, you can't vote.
Why can't I vote? So we've got 3 people wanting to go back home. Rolls wants us to die. Angie wants us to die. So
you want to go back to
we're tied. We're tied again.
2. Chase them. See, Rebecca says chase them.
We need another vote, guys. Come on. 1. Next one. Come on. 1.
Who's there to give us a 1 or a 2?
Somebody give us a 1.
Oh, we're gonna have to roll a die.
Oh no.
Oh no. See, Mark's not there to say we're gonna die. Oh.
Oh, hey! That wasn't me. That was not me.
You just voted that.
That was not me. Okay, I think somebody else is on the...
I voted again. Right.
What should we do? Split on the chat.
Chase.
Should we chase? We'll chase.
Let's chase. Let's live dangerously. It's Cthulhu. We have to live dangerously.
So
okay,
we're going to confront the figure.
We're going to be down a cliff, and that's going to be the end of it, isn't it?
As you approach, the figure takes a pace back, then another. It slips down an alley between two buildings. To catch your target, you must make a track roll. So
Send.
you roll the 100, and then it's got to be under the track skill. So what's our track skill?
10.
10. We ain't catching him. Okay.
Okay, do a D100 on the chat.
Okay, D100, here we go. Oh, we got a 1! We got a 1! Oh dear! This isn't good.
Oh my god, I can't believe you got that.
Okay, so we succeed. Go to 141.
Oh my god, I can't believe you got
I
that.
kind of wish we didn't succeed, but okay.
Okay. The figure moves fast with almost silent steps, but your instinct keeps you on its tail. It slips through a dusty courtyard, veering off between iron fences. You close on it as it darts round the corner. A breeze warns you are close to the cliff edge. The flickering light from your lantern picks out its grassy lip as you charge in pursuit. You slow your pace, watching for the unexpected voids beneath you. The watcher pulls further away, but rather than darting back into the maze of streets, makes for the cliff edge. Close in. Dark figure swings its head to stare at you once more. You receive a brief, uneasy impression of something's wrong with its face. Then it leaps over the cliff edge. Oh. Your mouth drops open like that. You approach the edge, lantern swinging in the wind. Dim light plays on the rock face beneath you. Did you frighten someone into suicide? Your gut says not. You cannot explain just what just happened. Oh no!
Oh, make a sanity roll.
Make a sanity roll. If you fail, lose 1d2 sanity points. If you roll with the ordinary 6-sided dice, or 1, 2, 3 means lose sanity. 4, 5, 6 means... Gosh, okay.
Right. So we need a 6 dice, do we?
I've got one.
You've got one.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh, I rolled a 5. We lose 2 sanity points.
Oh. Well, that's good.
Oh. That's a good start then. Already going insane.
You find your way back to the Ledbetter house, the lantern trembling in your grasp. If May notices your unease, she says nothing. You feel weary. Go to 63.
As May stands, you hear a clunk behind you. You look over your shoulder, but all you can see is the wooden door securely shut. Closed even. May tuts. It's the young lady of the house. She'll have been listening to us. Ruth, come and greet our guest. There's a short pause. The door creaks open. 2 wide eyes peer from the gap, between tousled hair and a rough nightgown. What d'ye say? The eyes blink. Pleased to meet you. Now get back into bed. The door closes again. That's my daughter Ruth. 10 years this summer. She's a delight and a torment all in one. Don't worry, she sleeps in with me. She'll not disturb you. Good night now. You retire to your room, a little chilly, but you are too tired to worry about lighting a fire. Obviously
It's
not.
already the fire's going.
Yeah.
Right, there's no fire.
The sheets are clean. Well, we like clean sheets.
We do.
And the bed soon warms up. The silence outside is strange after living in a town for so long, but you soon drop off. To 4.
154. You dream of fire in the grate. Coruscating colours shimmering.
Coruscating.
Lots of colours shimmering through the dancing tongues of flame. At first they are tiny, almost microscopic, but they grow and grow until a kaleidoscope inferno spills from the fireplace, spreading across the floor, up the sheets. You wake with a start. Daylight glints through the curtains. You get up and examine the grate, blinking the sleep from your eyes. It is quite cold. If you have taken any damage, you may heal 1 hit point back from your night's sleep.
We haven't taken any damage. I wonder what we could have done to have taken damage.
Oh no, because there was the car crash. So it could have been from the car crash.
Go to 166.
May seems to...
Go. Start it.
May seems to have no running water, but she has supplied some in a ceramic jug. You freshen up at the washstand and go in. She cooks a hearty breakfast and leaves you in peace to eat. At about 7:30 you are paid up, packed and ready to go. You bid May goodbye and she wishes you the best for your new career in Arkham.
If you succeeded in a skill roll last night, we did.
We did.
And you wish to investigate the results further. Go to 178. You retrace your steps of the night.
Have we gone to 178?
Few villagers watch with polite curiosity as you thread your way along the northern cliffs, bags in tow. By the time you think you have found the spot, heart thudding in your chest, peer over the edge. Benefit of daylight, you see it is not the bottomless drop you imagine. It leads to a shelf some 20 yards below. It could still be a lethal tumble, but you see no body, no blood. Make a spot hidden roll.
Ooh, we have spot hidden as a skill.
Yeah, so roll a D100.
What's our skill?
60. Oh.
So we got to get less than 60.
Yeah.
77.
Flipping heck.
I got you a 1. What more do you want?
Flipping.
So we don't succeed, so we go to 192.
Darn it.
You are already tired of your heavy bags. Hopefully Silius has repaired the motor coach and you can resume your long journey. A sourpuss he might be, a sourpuss he might be, but the old driver seemed to understood his vehicle well enough. You pause to check your watch, still 20 minutes early, and around the final corner the motor coach is gone. You put your bags down and search the area, trekking up and down slopes and around corners. At the edge of the village, you trace the long road back and its as it winds across the hills. 8 o'clock comes and goes. There is no coach to be seen. A passing villager notices your bags. Looking for the bus? I heard him take off at first light. He's due back in 3 or 4 days. If you need a place to stay, May Ledbetter rents a room. The man raises his hat to you and strolls onto the village. You curse Silas under your breath. Perhaps he went for parts, but you wonder if the old goat has stranded you here on purpose.
God, how rude.
218.
May is doing the laundry and looks surprised to see you again. Forget something? When you explain the situation, she offers to store your bags while you try and arrange alternative transport. You are grateful to relinquish the load. Nobody here has anything like a car. She strokes her chin and narrows her eyes. Maybe you could find someone with a horse and cart for your bags. I could ask around later. Try Mr. Winters in the village hall. He'll know if anyone will. Or ask among the artisans. Their workshops are first left on Silbury Street. She reaches over and squeezes your wrist. Don't worry. I won't see you sleeping in the street. You're no money. Thank May turned to face the village. Is it? Hey.
You wander the streets of Emberhead without any particular destination in mind. The village is built on a relatively flat upland with splendid views. To the north, the hazy tips of the White Mountains reach for the heavens. To the south, the sparkling waters of a lake touch the horizon.
Winnie
Win-
Pescui.
Yes. The
Winnie
village,
Pescui.
the village itself takes less than 5 minutes to cross from edge to edge. You arrived on the winding road to the west. The only other road leads to the south, following a lower ridge of land as it turns east. In the southwest of the village, an open grassy space borders a ruined church, its graveyard cresting the cliffs. To the northeast, the three main thoroughfares meet at a raised black metal structure. It looms stark against the blue sky. You may now ask about the transport at the local general store, seek out the village hall, walk down to the lower level and check out the eastern road.
Salmon.
Examine the large metal structure, explore the church, or look for local people with their own transport needs. She suggested that we go to the local store, didn't she?
Yeah, you'd go. We'd go and ask a local store. Would
Yeah, I think we'd take her advice and go to the local store.
which is 16.
That did not take me to 16.
No, it didn't me either.
The general store is on a corner beside the main road, just before it plunges to the south. The shopkeeper is a brisk, immense lady with a starched apron and strong shoulders. She looks hard at your unfamiliar face.
Transport! There's a motor coach coming through twice a week. Missed him? Trucks brings in my supplies every second Tuesday. It's not due until next Tuesday.
She shrugs. It seems Emberhead is content to keep its distance from the outside world. You have enough money to buy one or two inexpensive everyday items here. Note them down on your investigator sheet. Remember the year is 1927. The shop stocks no weapons except a dusty hunting knife, which you may purchase if you want. Then go to 25. Is there anything we want to buy from the shop? I suppose if we needed to, we'd buy any supplies for the next night or two, because I think we're probably starting to realise we may be staying here for a bit longer than we thought.
Yeah.
So we'd probably little bits and bobs. Maybe, well, no, because we're packing to leave, so we should have pretty much everything with us, shouldn't we?
Yeah, just buy some chocolate and stuff. Did they have chocolate in 1920?
I'm sure they had chocolate in 1920. This is where someone comes out in chat now and says, well, technically they didn't. We buy sweets and
No, because they had chocolate in the war. But was that First or Second War?
I think chocolate's been around a while.
I don't know what we'd buy, to be fair. We haven't even decided what sex we are, so it's not like we're going to buy a pack of tights, is it, really?
Do we want to buy the dusty hunting knife? I don't think there's any need.
No, because we don't. Oh, actually,
I know it's a hint.
Might. No. We might because got nearly chucked off a cliff. So we might be feeling a little bit.
Okay, yeah, okay. We'll buy the dusty hunting knife. So
Gear and possessions.
You jotting that into possessions?
Yeah. Because we went out for a walk and it was pitch black and some guy stalked us and tried to throw us off a cliff. So if he tries to do that again, we will stab him.
Yes, why not?
I think. I've just dropped
So then we go to page 25.
Oh, yeah.
You are beginning to get your bearings in Emberhead. Would you like to explore some more? You may choose another option from these below. Do not repeat a previous choice. Once you have tried 4 options, or before that, if you are ready to move on, go to number 3. So we can ask about transport at the local general store. No, we've done that, so we can't do that. So we'll highlight that. We've done that. We can seek out the village hall. Walk down to the lower and check out the eastern road. Examine the large metal structure. Explore the church. Look for people with their own transport needs. I think we'd probably look for other people with their transport needs.
But she said the artisan people. Was that what? Is that down the lower level? The artisan.
Possibly. Let's go down to the low level. We have to do something. Okay, we'll go to the low level. Yeah.
So would we go and look at this strange metal structure?
Well, I've gone to the lower level now.
All right.
115.
Which number was that?
115.
Oh yeah, 111.
The air is fresh, and the walk down to the lower ridge invigorating. You notice cultivated fields stretching through the lowlands around Emberhead, and among the crops some livestock, but no horses. Are you going to have to make your onward journey on foot? Further down, the road skirts the edge of the ridge and descends. There are a few scattered hovels here with signs of habitation. They are set on a substantial distance apart. As you examine them, a door opens, and an old man steps out. He wears a bed-raggled suit, but carries a piece of cloth, which he tosses over his head like a hood. As he does this, he sees you and freezes. Make a look roll. So what's our look?
$45.
So we need less than or equal to 45.
Yeah.
90.
I think we've just failed.
Not doing good.
Oh,
so if you
no.
fail, go to 135.
Oh. What the? Oh. Oh! The strange man breaks into a run, fleeing from you along the ridge. His gait is lopsided, but his movements have a maniacal intensity. If you give chase, turn to 150. We're gonna chase him. Let's chase him. Let's chase him.
We're chasing him. Why?
Well, he just ran away from us. I want to know why we're an investigator. This guy, we've just seen this guy. We looked at him. He runs off. We're just going to stand there and go, bye.
Maybe he's just going on his morning run and he just saw us and like, oh, right, I'm going on my morning run.
We need to chase him.
Right, we're chasing him. 150.
Break from the road and pursue the man, feeling wild grass snatch at your feet. He sprints around the ridge, attempting to elude you behind the very rocks that support the metal structure high above. Wow, okay.
To catch the man, you must make an opposed roll with yours versus his dexterity. The man has dexterity 38. He scores a hard success on a roll of 19 and under, and an extreme success on a roll of 7 and under. Make the man's dex roll, then make your dex roll.
Right, okay, so roll a D100 for him first, then.
Right, okay. So the first one is for him.
Yeah.
60. So
he fails.
He fails. So now we roll us to see if we fail, then
just roll for
yeah,
us.
so if we fail, it's a draw. So we just need to succeed now. So what's our dexterity?
50. Oh my god!
We fail! So if there is a draw, the highest skill value wins. So his skill value is 38. What's our dexterity?
50.
Oh, so we win! We win! Woo!
So we run along, and he dives behind it. So we jump on top of him, and we rugby tackle him to the floor.
No, we just press 172.
Oh, all right then. Press 172. Okay, we'll just do that then.
You draw close to the man. He glares over his shoulder and sees you. Damn you! He spits and slows down. Can't you leave a fella be? You assure him and mean him no harm. We can't talk here, he says. Follow me!
Why do they all spit?
Because it's America 1900s. It's the thing
Spitting
to do.
is disgusting.
You tell him that.
You follow the man. Yeah, I will. You follow the man round the outcrop. He glances up, then steps between two rocks and disappears. Closer inspection reveals a narrow channel leading into the cliff. There's just enough light to see a small natural chamber within. You will be uncomfortably close to this man if you go inside. Well, we're going to go in. We're not going to chase this man down and then go, I'm not coming in there, and then go
I'm not
do
going
shopping.
in that cave. It's too
rather
dark.
dirty, disgusting. Okay,
Okay,
to follow him in, 191.
With wary steps, you squeeze between rocky outcrops and enter the concealed chamber. Almost banging your head on the low ceiling, the man settles back against the wall and watches until you draw close. Then he slides back his hood.
Make a sanity roll. Oh no. Okay. So it's the first 3 is a pass, the last 3 is a fail, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh crap, we failed again.
How have you failed the sanity again?
I rolled a 5.
Stop. No, hang on. No. No, a sanity roll is where we roll the D100. You've just rolled the sanity loss. So no, we've not lost sanity. We need to do a sanity roll, right?
Don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, so we roll.
No,
we
haven't got a sanity.
No, we've got our mental thing.
Have we? No, we've not.
Yeah.
No, sanity is when you roll a d6.
No, that's when you take sanity. That's not.
Yeah, that's what he's asking us to do because he took his mask off.
No,
We've got to make a sanity roll.
No, because if you roll sanity, you lose no matter what. Because 1, 2, and 3, you lose 1 sanity. 3, 4, and 5, you lose 2. So this is an actual sanity check, right?
Where's the sanity? So we have to do what we're on. So we're on 58. So we have to roll above 58.
No, we need to roll below 58. That's how you pass in this.
All right then.
Yeah.
Think so. Well, that's how we're going with this.
7. We fail.
All right. So we.
So we lose 1 sanity, then go to 199.
I'm not sure on that one, but Mark's not bothered to listen to tell me whether right or not.
We'll go with it. We'll go with it. That sounds about right. 199. Some of the man's face remains. A strip from the side of his jaw to his right eye socket is healthy and pale, if aged. But the left side is consumed by angry scar tissue. One eye droops, hooded by melted flesh, and the nostril on the side is pulled open to leave a gaping hole. The disfigured man studies your reaction with his one good eye. Name's Abergast. Williard Abergast. Guess I don't need to ask what brings you to Amberhead. If you claim to have come for the festival, go to 206. If you admit that Silius has stranded you here, go to 214.
214. We've been stranded, but why would we lie about the festival?
Yeah, okay. So 214, yeah? That swollen mouth gives a little twist downwards. Son of a bitch has rat's blood. His fingers tighten into a fist.
Wow.
2,
You obviously didn't like him. Abagast fixes you with a lopsided yet stare.
You
Seek me out. You do the voices.
You can try if you want. You seek me out, eh?
He looks up at the cave ceiling.
Which one of them told you about me? Never mind, it don't matter. Truth is, they fear what I know. They never come at me direct. Don't want to end up like old Abagast.
High-pitched sound is all the more grotesque coming from those bloated lips than abruptly his gaze turns to iron.
Amberhead died 40 years ago, shattered by flame, consumed by the stars themselves. The ancient hill was cleansed by inferno, and from the blackened ground came new life, as is the way of all things. The Abenaki knew.
Abagast wipes his nose on his sleeve.
Except none of that happened. The flames were turned away. The necessary death postponed a year and a year again. And now those up there?
He stabs a scrawny finger at the ceiling.
Think themselves saviors of the village. Think they can defy the great old ones. Aya Cthulhu!
He shakes.
With strange eons, their lives matter less than the blink of an eye.
A fierce intelligence burns in his gaze, but you suspect Abagast may be quite insane. Should his mood change, it would not be to seize one of the loose rocks and crack it on your skull. Right. Do we ask Abagast about the Abenaki?
The Abenaki.
Do we ask him about the great old ones? Do we ask him about the villagers? Or do we leave while we can?
I think we'd ask about the villagers. Yeah? Because at the moment I feel like he's a rambling madman. So I think, like, I think we ask about the villagers.
Okay, we'll
ask about the villagers? 2, 4, 5.
2, 4, 5.
Abagast
face twists, creasing, scarred cheek.
Puh! Their fathers and mothers knew the truth. They listened. They knew their doom and found their place within it. They looked down into their own hearts and did the unspeakable. The current brood have the arrogance of children. Everything has been given to them, and they assume it always will.
Glares at the cave.
They would that I left, or died, that I took the old words with me. But mark what I say. Those who live in high places have further to fall.
Abagast runs his hand hair. Wide strip missing left side, placed by scar tissue. Climbs to 259.
Abagast pauses in the shadows. There's something about you, something the previous ones never had. Perhaps you can make it through. If you want to hear more, meet me again after dark, 9 o'clock. The graveyard on the other side. He lifts a gnarled finger. Don't be followed, else I won't be there. This ain't the time of a year for a showdown. Abagast wipes his nose on the sleeve again. Go now. Their eyes are on me, and stranger, don't try to run. You'll never make it. You emerge into the sunlight, blinking and more than a little shaken.
You have discovered a secret. Later tonight, the text will offer you a chance to follow up on a previous appointment. At that point, if you want to meet with Abagast again, add 20 to your current entry number. Go to that new entry. Okay. I'll mark that down. So
we've discovered a secret lair.
So if it says you've discovered a secret, then and it says to go to somewhere, so it gives us a number. We had to add a number to that number.
Yeah.
So like, say it was like go to 160, we'll have to go to.
Yeah.
Okay. For now, go to 160. Turn back to the road. Your core business of getting out of Emberhead and onwards to Osby. The ridge gives you a good viewpoint from when you see the course of the road. It winds with the hills, disappearing in the woodland for a while before emerging further on. You lose sight of it somewhere towards a second patch of woodland. Best estimate is at least 6 or 7 miles in distance. You see no settlements or traffic. It may be worth taking a chance and walking. The weather is mild. You will need supplies before you attempt it. Go to 25. Yeah. Okay, she says, wasn't it you choose 4? So once you've tried 4 options, or before that, if you're ready to move on, go to 3. So we've done the village store, and we've walked the lower levels, and I might need a wee. 10 minutes. looks like the number. We're all just rushing back from the kitchen with cups of tea and biscuits. Actually, I could have got a biscuit. It's too late to get a biscuit. Oh well. I was too busy chatting, Discord chat and having. Muted.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I'll redo the whole introduction for you guys. Sorry about that. Don't worry.
What we'd said was amazing.
Yeah, I've given my prediction now, so we'll see if we're right about that by the end. So we've been to the local transport store. We bought ourselves a knife, and we couldn't find any transport. We walked down to the lower level and checked out the Eastern Road. We found a very disturbing person who we chased into a cave, and he told us a bit of interesting backstory to the village. We think there's definitely something going on, something to do with the old gods, something about the village not wanting to let go, possibly being immortal or something, but they're playing with the old gods, so that's not good.
So we're trying to get a bus ride somewhere, break down in a village.
Yeah, we've been left and stranded.
Around in the dark by some weird guy, and then we see another weird guy, and we just want to lift. We just want to lift.
We were a private investigator heading to a new town to start a new life because we were bored where we were. We've been dumped in this village, and we met a lovely tavern keep. She let us do a bit of crocheting during the night. And we've currently got... We can either progress the story to number 3, or we could seek out the village hall. We can examine the large metal structure in the centre of the area, explore the church, or look for local people with their own transport needs. Now, we're supposed to go to the church later, aren't we, to meet up with this...
So we could explore the church later then.
So we could explore the church later. I think we should look for local people with their own transport needs. I have a feeling we're not going to find any, but I think it's worth doing.
Speak to the locals. Because, of course, the locals that are supposed to be...
We now know the locals are in on something.
So we have to act suspiciously with them.
Yeah, we're going to be a lot more suspicious.
So we go to number 96 then.
Yep.
Not far from the Ledbetter house on the north side of Salisbury Street, there's an open courtyard. The rhythmic tattoo of hammers seem to announce your approach. The courtyard is the busiest location you have seen. It is bordered by a ring of workshops. Some are brick buildings, some are only rough huts. A blacksmith ceased to hammer, thrusting some red glowing into cold water. A weaver looks up from the loom, blinking to you the moment before returning to his shuttle. A potter, engraver and carpenter each working in their own space, exchanging friendly banter. You move among the artisans, chatting about their work, eventually bring up the question of would that be transport? Some of them send occasional packages with Silas, some restrict their custom entirely to the villagers. You receive no suggestions about alternative transport. Make a psychology roll. Succeed, go to 106, otherwise go to 25. So roll a D100. We have to get...
What are we aiming for?
Below 50.
20!
Oh, roll a 20. So that's a success. So if you succeed, go to 106.
One of the workshops is shut up. When you stray close to it, the Rapparati. No. The talking between the craftsmen becomes awkward. It becomes awkward like this right now.
Yeah.
Almost forced. Interesting. You
Check
may
the
check.
mark on the small box beside the psychology. Beside. Oh, you may check the mark on the small box beside psychology skill. All right. Oh, is that because we succeeded in it?
I think so, yeah.
Did us do that before? No.
No. And go to 25.
Go to 25. Oh, we're back here. Hold on. So, we went to the general store, walked to the lower bits, we spoke to the local people. We've got one more choice.
Or we can just go to number 3.
The choice would be go to the village hall or the metal structure. Village hall.
Well, considering that we've now spoken to that skinny man and he's told us everything about the town and everything, would we not want to go and look at the metal structure, seeing as that's another mysterious thing in the village?
Go on then. What is that? 7.
57. You walk up the approach, the most central of the village's major streets. It points directly at the odd metal structure. As you emerge from the shade of the nearby buildings, you are greeted by a magnificent panorama spread from the north to the southeast. The last colours of fall tint the hills in a sleepy gold. The structure, by contrast, is made from uncompromising iron, singed black. It supports an immense curved platform at the level of your head. Further struts snake up to the central point. It looks like they may have had some kind of sculpture at one time, but are now twisted and melted beyond recognition. An older gentleman passes, looking up at you with some weird eyes.
Room, eyes. It's like arthritic. Sort of, glassy
Puffy.
eyes. No, yeah.
Are you here for the festival?
He asks.
That's the beacon. When they light it, night after next, you'll be able to see it 10 miles away.
He gives a little nod of satisfaction, then moves on, leaning on his walking stick. Now you notice bundles of wood tied and stacked against the buildings nearby. Perhaps this festival would be an interesting diversion, but you really must head to Arkham as soon as possible. Make a spot hidden roll.
Okay, D100.
Here we go.
Oh, thank you for the follow.
Thank you. Welcome. Bamfness.
Sorry, we were reading.
We were... 85. I think that's a fail, isn't it?
Fail.
We have failed. So we go to 25.
Oh, so we're back. So we've done our 4 choices, and now we go to 3.
Yeah, we did. Clearly there was something there for us to see, and we failed. So that might probably come back to haunt us later on.
Can't go to them.
No, number 3 won't let me. Okay, we'll scroll to number 3 the old-fashioned way. There we go. Your morning exertions have left you hungry. You roam the streets of Emberhead looking for sustenance. There is nothing resembling the busy cafes of your hometown, or anything that might be called a restaurant. It is beginning to look like you will have to get supplies from the general store, when May Ledbetter comes down the street, with a girl trailing in her wake. This must be Ruth. As she notices you, she races past her mother and approaches you with a smile. This is a different Ruth from the shy creature of last night. As she reaches you, she stops and stretches her arms out in celebration. She looks up into your eyes. Abruptly, the smile drops from her face, and she looks several years older.
For the festival.
She hisses.
Get out.
She blinks hard, then scuttles back towards her mother. May approaches, wrapping an arm around her daughter's shoulder. She smiles.
How are you getting on? Have you found transport?
Startled,
One sec. door. Hold on, one sec.
No worries. Startled, you explain the frustrations of the situation.
I'd try Mr. Winters at the village hill. He's always in an afternoon. You'll be hungry by now. Help yourself to any food in the house. The door's not locked.
You glance at Ruth, where she has squirreled herself behind her mother's leg. Her eyes implore you to silence. So she just offered us to go back to her house and get any food we need. And you missed my amazing female voice.
Damn it. Damn it.
You'll have to catch that on the VOD. So we can ask Ruth about what she said. So that's the little girl. You can ask me about what Ruth said. Or we can say nothing.
Well, you wouldn't... No, she whispered it, and we know that the villagers... So we wouldn't ask in front of her mum.
Yeah, I'd say we say nothing.
Yeah.
So go straight to 22. You take your leave of the Ledbetters and head towards their house. The door opens easily. In the low kitchen you make a meal from the stodgy bread and leftover stew. A little window offers a view to the mountains. If you've learned one thing this morning, it was that Emberhead's streets hold little to occupy the visitors from out of town. But there are still about 5 hours of daylight remaining. You could take some provisions and bare essentials from the luggage and set out in the hope of reaching another settlement before dark. Or you could ask advice from this Mr. Winters.
I don't think we'd walk, because we can see it's like... we couldn't see any settlements, and...
Well, the guy, that crazy guy did say if we tried to run, they'd get us. So I don't think we'd be wanting to probably try that, would we? So I think we head to the village hall instead, and we aim to meet up with this guy at the cemetery later on.
Yeah. So we'll go to the village hall, see Mr. Winters, and then meet the weird man in the derelict cemetery at night. Because what could go wrong there?
Has anything ever gone wrong in a cemetery late at night?
On our own? No, it's all going to be good. So
With
we'll
a
go
dagger.
to the village hall. God. Hi, Mark.
The village hall overlooks the lower north ridge of the village. You walk along Silbury Street to find it, conscious of the oppressive black metal structure framed at the window of the road. The shutters of the hall are open and some windows left ajar. There is a knocker, but a little bell over the entrance tingles as you push the front door. Inside, a sturdy door to your right is marked private. To your left, an opening leads through to a bright room. You take a few steps inside. Benches line the walls, and there are 2 notice boards mounted between the windows. We can examine the notice boards or knock on the closed door.
Knock on the closed door. Yeah.
Okay, so we knock on the closed door, 24.
Raise your hand to knock on the door. But it opens before you complete the movement. I'll take that knock back. It opens and I knock on some guy's face.
Dum, dum. Hello!
Oh my god. Oh no, that's terrible. It can open before you can complete the movement. A middle-aged gentleman behind it takes an involuntary step back, adjusting his spectacles. You hasten to apologise and introduce yourself. He steadies himself and peers at you. I see. I'm Clyde Winters. Just visiting, you say? And you've come to see me? Care for some coffee? I usually take a cup around this time in the afternoon. His invitation seems very genuine, and it's a good opportunity to ask some questions that have been on your mind. Go to 43.
You step through the door marked private. The other side of the village hall is marked contrast to the public space. The room is compact, lined with shelves of books and file alcoves. One corner is reserved for a tiny pantry and what is presumably a water closet. You study Mr. Winters as he fills the percolator. Although thin on top, his hair is oiled and neatly swept back. His suit is a sober affair, and well tailored even if the cut is a little old-fashioned. A lesser man working alone might have loosened his bow tie for comfort. On the desk, against the opposite wall, you notice what looks like a telegraph set.
Ooh.
Do we ask about the telegraph, or make small talk?
Small talk first. We're a
Yeah,
detective. We're not going to go straight into the "What's that just there?"
Is it strange for a town hall to have a telegraph in the 1900s anyway?
Well, no, it might be the only way.
Yeah, they don't have phones, so yeah, that's like a standard thing. And we're a private eye, so we know about telegraphs, right?
Okay, telegraphs are the beep 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 thing.
It's the old way to send a text message.
Morse code thing.
Yes. Yeah.
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 So,
Yeah.
We'll make talk,
So,
small talk. Okay, 49.
The pot begins to gurgle as you exchange pleasantries with Winters. Living here, it's a trade-off, like so much in life. He looks past you at a high shelf. I could wish for access to a proper library, of course, but I know myself well enough. I'm strictly a dabbler, and the cities... His face wrinkles to distaste. Too many people. Everybody rushing and shouting. We have a special place here in Emberhead, and someone must accept responsibility for keeping it so. That was my father before me, and now the duty falls to me. He lifts his chin and straightens up. This evening, as the sun sets...
like that and flaps up.
This evening, as the sun sets, look out at the landscape around the village. We have peace up here, halfway up the stars. Are we not privileged? Is this not worth the hardships we must accept? He looks at you speculatively. This seems a good time to ask about the telegraph. We want to know about this telegraph.
Wants us to ask about the telegraph.
We have to ask about the telegraph.
The telegraph, Much as we value our isolation, we do need a link sometimes. You are hoping to send a message? I must apologise. The line has been down for 2 weeks. I reported the fault, but of course they're not speedy when the problem lies in a rural area. I'm expecting the repair a day after next. I do appreciate how frustrating this must be. The coach is due in 3 days? But I think he's going west. Perhaps you might engage a wagon, or one of the farmers might... You explain that you have asked a few of the residents already, but to no avail. I'll tell you what. Winters poured you a steaming coffee. Dark liquid smells rich and strong. When the repair crew arrive, I'll ask them to take you back with them. How would that be? They might want $1 or two to grease the wheels. Day after tomorrow. That's less than ideal, but it's the first real opportunity you've had.
To thank Winters and leave, go to 180. To ask about his library, go to 62. Are we bothered about the library?
Yeah. I'm a detective. I'd have looked at the library.
Would we? Okay, if you say so. So we'll ask about the library. You make a small but flattering remark about a couple of the volumes on his shelves. Winters blushes with pleasure. Well, of course they're not my personal collection. They belong to the village, he says. But I did select most of the recent items. This is the community's library, you see. I put up the private sign to stop people just wandering in from meetings in the other room. But this is really a public space. You scan the shelves. There is a sparse but respectable collection on mathematics and the sciences, passable sections on history and arts, and the shelf of literature. He has a few long brown novels tucked away in the corner with tatty copies of bizarre tales magazines. Quality does not always equate to popularity, I'm afraid. Winters gives you an apologetic smile. To take the time for some research in the library, go to 68. To leave while it is still light outside, go to 180. I don't think we're going to do any research, are we?
No, it's not.
I mean, we want to know something about the town, but if there was something going on about the town, I don't think we'd find it in the town's library.
I don't know, maybe if we look to see if there's any history books on the town. Or anything to do with that strange thing that guy said.
Well, I feel if we take this, that's it. We're going to miss the daylight, aren't we?
Alright then.
So is there anything else we want to do? Because, I mean, we've exhausted the town for people. We don't have anything to do until later tonight when we're going to meet up with that
locked place at the artisan's place.
I don't think we can go back to that, can we?
Don't know. This is the thing. I tell you what.
And that girl just creeped us out. Okay, we'll go outside.
We can always lock pick our way back in if we really wanted to. Yeah.
Well, you said it's open, innit? It's always open, so we can always come back.
Well, let's go outside.
Well, why? I don't understand why put the private sign on a door if it is the public space. That's very strange.
And he's saying he's got his own private library.
So I think if we find that, I think that's where we're going to find the actual information that would help us. So 180.
And we do like secret bookcases.
Yes. So we'll leave while it's still light outside and go to 180.
And then come back and see there's a secret bookcase.
As the light fades, you return to the Ledbetter house and eat a light supper. May is unusually taciturn. Ruth's eyes flick to yours several times during the meal. There is an urgency there you cannot quite interpret. Afterwards, May ushers the girl into their room. You have been in Emberhead for barely one whole day, and you already feel confined by it. Both geographically and socially, the evening seems to offer little. To do some stargazing, go to 131. To attempt to speak to Ruth, go to 138. If you have a previous appointment, this is the time to follow it up.
We had to add 20. It said if you had to add 20. So what? Do we add 20 to?
Add 20 to what?
I don't know.
Where did it say add 20?
It said add 20 to next roll.
Where?
I wrote it down plus 20. Well, okay, let me just. I'm going to cheat because I have done this before. 1, 3, 1, 1, 5, 1, or 1. Right, where are we on? 1, 8. Yeah.
We're on 180, yeah.
So 1.
I missed this plus 20. Did anyone else see this plus 20?
Yeah.
Are you just giving us extra rolls here?
No, it's not that one.
So, because it says we have a previous appointment, this is the time to follow it up. I assume that means we need to go and speak to that. We need to do the stargazing to go and speak to that guy.
Yeah, and then you plus 20. No, that's not right then. So do the stargazing. What number's that?
131.
1, 3, 1.
So just a quick recap there for chat. We were travelling to a new town. We got dropped off in this village. The coach driver broke down. He left us here overnight. He was supposed to take us away first thing in the morning, but in the morning he was gone. We started looking around the town. We met an old guy who didn't seem right, and he basically warned us that something really bad was going on. We're staying at an inn, and the little girl who is the daughter of the innkeeper, she ran up to us and basically said, you need to get out of here, you need to go. So there's something going on there. We've not asked her about that. We're trying to find a way to get out of the town, but it's not looking possible. We do need to go and speak to this old man that we chased into a cave, who told us that something was going wrong.
Yes, sir.
And Angie's adamant that somewhere along the line we gained a plus 20.
We did, right. You follow this man straight, turn to 1, 2. Follow 1, 9.
Have we done this right? Have we lost it?
Two, two.
No, that's fine, Kowalski. Thanks for coming.
And then we asked him about the villagers.
Yes, we did.
2, 4, 5. Two, 5, 9. Right.
Bear with us, chat, would you?
You have discovered a secret. Later tonight, the text will offer you a chance to follow up on a previous appointment. At that point, if you want to meet with Arbogast, add 20 to your current entry. Oh, so we go to, what are you on?
I don't know, I pressed the button now. Were we on 180?
Oh, 180. So go, wait, let me just check this.
Yeah, we were on 180. So as the light phases...
that would take us to 200, wouldn't it?
Yeah, so we go to 200. No, not to the reveal. So we skip to 200 to go and meet the guy. Right. Oh, yeah.
Right, there we go, 200.
Yeah, plus 20. Right. We're back in, chat. Don't worry. We've got a hold. So this is us going to meet
11 PM.
the old man.
You lurk away. I don't know if we got lurk.
No. We'll get that set up. I say we.
Yeah, we will do that. So 200. Arbogast is not at the appointed meeting place. You give him 10 minutes, but he does not show. Curse the old crank. Head back towards Maze. Psst. Hand snakes from a doorway and grabs your arm. Jump at the sight of at the half-face starlight. One of them's near, he whispered. Watching. Come with me. Go to 16.
Arbogast leads you across the thoroughfares, slipping between houses. The metal structure looms at the end of the street.
Silent now, he says. But the beacon will come alive tomorrow night.
He ushers you into a little alcove behind the village school. Arbogast glances behind you and then sits down. Again you feel uncomfortable in the proximity to that scarred visage. One melted eyelid lifts.
You don't have long. Understand this. I was the conduit, the interpreter. Before that fool Winters and his fancy words, the things which come to Emberhead care not for words. Those idiots think that this is a ritual of sacrifice.
He spits on the grass.
It is a ritual of control. They know the words, but they do not comprehend the forces they call.
He sniffs and sits back.
No! You have no time for more questions.
Oh no. Is it? Yeah. You had to know if that was him still talking.
You have no time for more questions. I will teach you how to end it. In the moment when all is lost, you can return this hill to earth. You can return this hill to the earth. But to the death that came 40 years ago, I have tried it myself. But his head sags. I no longer have the concentration.
His head sags.
I no longer have the concentration. The chant is simple. I can teach you. But you must perform it with the clarity of mind that I have lacked for years.
Learn this strange chant. Go to 175.
I think we want to learn the chant, don't we?
Yeah, even though we think he's absolutely batshit crazy, we're gonna have to learn it because in case need it.
Yeah, so
we'll learn it,
learn
shall
the
we?
chant. 175,
Okay.
yeah. You feel very dislocated from reality as you sit on a cliff top behind a school at night. Oh, hang on. We're at night. There we go.
Harry, come into it.
Yeah, go on.
You feel very dislocated from reality as you sit on a cliff top behind a school at night, learning a chant wrote from a madman. Abergast, careful to teach you it in sections, glances up to the sky. Won't work it right now, cloud covering the star, but he still takes care not to pronounce the whole thing at once. It has a rhythmic beginning, various elaborations, but the core passage is repeated 3 times. I am not reading that. Penungli Mugli Raf Ethicula
Cathigula.
Formal Hoot Naga Garanaf Ilthanag Alea Cthulhu.
That was perfect. I don't know what you were worried about.
Oh my god, as if.
That was absolutely
In time,
perfect.
Abergast listens to your recital and nods. Remember, every sound, but never speak it. If you have plans left on this earth, if you have discovered a secret, if your situation ever becomes desperate enough to try Abergast's ritual, Tex will offer option to chant it. Oh my god, what are they going to do?
At that point,
At that
if you
point,
want to try
if you want to try it, add 10.
remember this.
Remember, so you don't question me.
Remember this, guys.
Plus 10 if we're offered the opportunity to chant. So we know we add it to the current one we're at.
Yes, so we add...
Not where we're going.
No, we add 10 to where
Chant.
we currently are.
I think Croy's trying to set up the lurk command. I can just see lurk.
Abergast leans back.
Abergast leans back. It will make you one with the living.
Ooh.
Okay, that's...
So we go to 188. So can we just chant it now and go to 198?
No, it says don't chant it unless you need it.
Oh, right, okay. 188. A black shape lunges from the dark. It wraps an arm around Abergast's throat and drags him backwards out of the alcove. He grabs at the arm, kicking empty air. You see the gleam of a long blade in the moonlight. Make a dodge roll.
Oh shit. D200. What's dodge?
I don't know, what's dodge?
Half dex. 25. You gotta get lower than 25.
Okay, come on. 100! Well, at least we couldn't have rolled any higher.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
So
okay,
we
I
fail.
Think I failed.
We definitely fail that one.
Okay, go to 21203.
203. Something
smashes you on the temple. Reel back. You hear Abergast yell and see the knife flash 1, 2, 3 times. Its shiny surface darkened with blood. Something strikes you again as you sink. Flames leap from the ground, painting the night with an infernal colour. They pick out 3 dark figures. Take it 1d6 damage. 3.
3 damage.
Okay, down to 10. Go to 45. Okay. Wait. You wake with a jolt, wresting the blankets, ready for attack. The Ledbetter guest house room is quiet and painted with morning light. There is nobody here but you. Release the blankets, and wait for your heart to stop hammering. It's a bit weird. Go to 64. We're not dead! We're not dead! We are not dead. 64.
Go to 6-4. Sorry about that.
The Ledbetter kitchen is empty, although bread and eggs have been laid out for your breakfast. There is a note from May explaining that she is taking Ruth out for a few hours. You were involved in a fight in the village last night. Want to investigate the attack? Go to 70.
Yeah, we're going to want to investigate that, aren't we?
Well, I don't know where our little old mate friend's gone.
I think he's dead.
Go to 70.
Yes, we're definitely checking that out. You feel... Oh, hang on, it's not nighttime anymore, is it?
No.
You feel skittish as you approach the spot where you and Abigail were attacked. Your memory of the encounter is shaky, but you remember one or two vivid images. At first, you think there is nothing to see. No discarded weapons or figures lying unconscious. But upon closer examination, you find sticky, congealed patches of blackened lines in the grass. If the village had a police station, you could go there, but something tells you events have gone beyond that.
58. I'm so glad we put such a lot in disguise.
Yeah, because that's come up so often right now. You make a quiet circuit of the village, pausing in unobtrusive places to watch the villagers. It is rather busy for this time in the morning. Yawning locals stream back and forth along the roads, carrying bundles of spit logs to the site where you heard referred to as the beacon. You see two figures already up in its superstructure, arranging the wood. The festival bonfire will be most impressive, but do you intend to stay to see it? You suspect by now that something is amiss here. While the villagers are distracted, you may do some illicit investigation, or you may simply leave town without looking back.
Oh my god, we have a choice. You can search May Ledbetter's bedroom. Okay. Go alone to the village hall. Take a look at the artisan's courtyard. Spy on activity at the beacon. Slip down the east road and flee for good. We know that's no good.
Yeah, there's no point running the town. I don't think we're going to learn anything from spying on what's going on at the beacon. They're clearly preparing for something, and it's open area, so they're not going to hide anything. We can go back to that artisan's courtyard. If we want to go for that library and try and find the secret library, we should go back to the village hall. I think that's our best bet. I don't think we're going to find anything in the Ledbetter's bedroom unless we're going to try and talk to that little girl and find out what she was trying to tell us. But I have a feeling she was just telling us to get out of town. So I think if we're going to try and find anything, I think it's going to be the library. Yes? No?
Village hall 126 then.
Yep.
Yep. Keeping away from the streets, you skirt the northern cliffs and approach the village hall from the rear. It is close to the beacon, and not be able to use the door unobserved. You check the windows. One on the east side facing the beacon is bricked up. The shutter is loose on the westernmost window. You are able to ease it open and slide inside, closing the shutter behind you. Drop into the village meeting room, pad through, passing through dim shafts of light and listen to the excited chatter of the local from outside. Door opposite is private. Hearing nothing from inside, turn the door.
The room is lined with books. In the corner is a small water closet and a pantry. A quick survey of the rest of the room reveals little, so you turn to the bookcase. The dim light makes it difficult to read the spines. Is there anything useful here? Make a spot hidden roll. Because that's gone so well.
If you have not look, it says
what?
If you have examined this bookshelf before, you may have a bonus die.
Ooh, so does that mean we rolled 2?
No, because you didn't examine it, did we? Oh, we did.
No,
We did.
no, we didn't. We left. We left and made the most of the day. We did not examine the bookshelves. We left to make most of the day and then
So
didn't
it's
do
just a
anything.
normal spot right, so it's just a normal spot hidden.
Yeah.
So you need to roll a D100 and get below 60.
97.
Are you having a giraffe?
I think we're not going to win this one, guys. I have a feeling.
Oh my god.
We're not winning this one.
Oh my god.
We're going to die. So, so go, if not, go to 140.
I don't believe that.
Tucked between two books, you find a detailed map of the area around Emberhead. See page 27. It shows you, I'll show you that in a minute, chap, bear with me. It shows you woodland contours and the two roads east and west, although no other settlements are marked. This may prove useful if you decide to leave today. The clatter of activity around the beacon seems to be building, and you flinch at every conversation that goes too close to the building's door. It feels the right time to retrace your steps, slipping away through the window. So, I'll just make a note of that. We need to go to 120. So let's have a look at this map. Page 27. Ah, there you go. It's the wrong way round. There we go. So we are. Where's the? There's the town hall.
Village hall, yeah.
There's the village hall. The workshops are not far from us. This is the structure, I assume. Oh no, that's the beacon where everyone is. That's
yeah.
the church and the graveyard, clearly. General stores down here. Lead butter rooming houses over there. Okay. Why are we looking at the map again? Oh, we have the access to this map now.
Found it, so we looked at it.
So we've familiarised ourselves with the map of the village. Okay. And then we have to go to 120. Spoilers, don't look. You feel a deepening unease about Emberhead, and this day in particular. Once you have attempted 3 of the options below, go to 98. Otherwise, you may search May Ledbetter's bedroom, go alone to the village hall, take a close... Right, so we've... Again, I think we've done... We could do 3 and we're not repeating, so we've gone to the village hall.
Do the beacon.
We've not...
Let's go and search
We've not
her
spied
bedroom.
on the beacon, have we? So we can do
No,
that.
but we were near the beacon, weren't we?
Yeah, but we've not spied on the beacon.
I want to search her room.
Okay, I'm happy to search a room.
Go and search her room.
83. Despite her hospitality, you do not trust May Ledbetter. You return to her house quite openly. Where else would you go? Inside, the dwelling is still empty. You rap on the bedroom door and wait. Silence. You ease it open. The Ledbetter bedroom is marked contrast to your own. Neat space. Dirty clothes are piled about at the floor. On a rough, quiet lie, school books and cheap novels. You notice a raggedy old doll discarded down the side of the bed. Make a spot hidden roll.
Oh, because our rolls are so amazing.
Spot hidden roll. What are we trying to do again? What do we need to bin?
We're just searching, aren't we?
Yeah, but what do we need to succeed on a spot hidden?
Oh, spot hidden. Sorry, I was... We need to get below 60.
Below 60. You did roll a 1 earlier. Yeah, we did. Here we go. Below 60 or 60? It's not going well. It's just not going well, is it? Right, 95. That's a fail. Oh, if you succeed, go to 95. Can we say that it's the sign? We have to go.
Yeah.
If you fail, go to
Crikey,
89.
governor. 89.
We're missing all the clues.
You go through the lead-better drawers. The only item of interest you find is a wedding photograph. May's husband was a wiry man with a square chin. Despite the formality of the pose, you can see the affection between them. You feel a pang of guilt at your intrusion. Also, May might return time. If you want to push the spot hidden roll, make the roll again. Do it!
Do we want to do it again?
Yes, we do.
Right, make the roll again if you succeed. So we're 60 or below. This is on you, this. If this kills us now, this is 100% on you. 49! Yes! We've pushed it. Woo! If you succeed, go to 95. You notice scrapes on the floorboards corresponding to the legs of the bed. With effort, you slide the bed away. There is a rug spread beneath it, and beneath the rug, a trap door. You ease it open. The dark space beneath is some kind of cellar. 'Cause nothing ever bad went wrong in a cellar. Do we go into the cellar? Or would you rather give this up? Do we want to go into the cellar or not?
Going to the cellar? Of course we're going into the cellar. We're a detective.
Okay, we are going into the cellar.
Go on then. The daylight barely offers enough illumination to see. Hot lantern during daytime, very suspicious. You squeeze. What's going to be more suspicious than squeezing into someone's cellar?
That was under their bed.
You squeeze beneath the floor and glance around. Your first impression is that May keeps her junk here, for there are many boxes of different sizes piled untidily in heap. It takes a few seconds before you realise they are all travelling trunks or suitcases. There are about 20 of them. The implication hits you hard. You maintain enough control to check the luggage tag. Count 8 or 9 different names before you stop. Scrambling back up to the bedroom, you close the trapdoor with trembling fingers, returning the bed to its place. Oh.
Oh, that was uneventful.
We're going to die, aren't we?
Right.
Should we just put our bags in there now? Just save her the trouble of being polite. Save her trouble of carrying the bags down there. We'll just take our bags down for her.
120. You feel a deepening unease about Ember. I know we're back to this one. So we've just searched Mayled's bedroom and we successed. So we can either now...
Sure.
We've got one more option. We could take a closer look at the artisan's courtyard, spy on the activity, and slip down the east road and flee for good.
Artisans, then.
Yeah, okay. Artisans. We can do 3, isn't it? Yeah, once you've attempted 3, go to 98. See, the fact that it says once you've attempted 3 options and one of the options is flee for good, I have a feeling that ain't going to work. No?
No.
Right. So take a closer look at the artisan's table.
You approach around the back of the building of Emberhead's north corner. By this time in the morning, you would expect activity in the artisan's courtyard, but all the benches and the anvils are deserted. Your footsteps echo off the surrounding walls. One of the workshops is shut up and padlocked. Peek through the joints. You've seen inside. Do we try to crack the padlock? Oh, we so are.
We got the lock picking skill. We got to use that.
Or to physically break in the locked workshop.
No. We're going to try and crack the padlock, aren't we? We've got the lock picking skill.
To crack the padlock, go to 225.
225. You examine the padlock. It is an old and not particularly secure. There are plenty of metal shavings around that could work as an improvised pick. But can you really pick a lock? I hope so. Make a locksmith roll. You may double your skill for this roll only if... Oh, you may double your skill for this roll only. That doesn't make sense.
Succeed. Mark the small box.
You may double your skill for this roll. Okay, let's do it. Let's double our skill. We can do that.
Only. What's it? Roll. Okay, well, we'll go on then. We're on 20, so even if we double it, you still got to get below 40.
We've got to get below 40. Oh, jeez. Oh, I think it's doubling it because the lock's an easy lock.
All right, okay.
So it's doubling it to say it's an easy lock. Okay, so we've got to get below 40. 14! Yes!
Well, even if we didn't double it, we got below our actual
Oh,
number
we're so good at this.
Extreme success, because yeah.
We've done these locks before. I know this lock. Yeah, it's fine. So we succeed. Go to 244. You push aside the door and step inside the workshop. The air is cool against your face, and you see light glinting through the eaves. The centre of the room features a raised slab with a slight slope. An indentation beneath it suggests something sits there. A basin, perhaps. Prone shapes are racked against the far wall, covered with red cloth. They look human.
Oh. Well, we're going to investigate, aren't we?
Is this not going to make us go mad?
We got loads of sanity. We're fine.
Have we?
We've got loads of sanity. We have
What's our sanity at?
57.
Our sanity's at 57.
Yeah, I think we might have done the sanity wrong, but it's fine. We're on 57.
We're on 57. Let me just put that in. Hang on. Sanity is 57. There you go. That way, stream can track it for us. There you go. Right, okay. So investigate further, 250. You approach the red shrouded figures, expecting them at any moment to leap up and grab you. There are 3. Each has a label hanging from its toes. Benjamin Kramer, 1/19/1927. Abraham Hollingsworth, 4/22/1927. And Marion Phillips, 8/16/1927. What year are we in? Are we in 1927? It said earlier, didn't it?
Take any note. Hold on.
We're an investigator who does not know what year he's in. We're going to die. I'm sure it was like 1920 something. I have a feeling it was 27.
I think it probably is.
So going off that is the American date. So 19th of January, 22nd. So it's every 4 months, and we don't know what day we're on.
It doesn't say. I'm assuming it's 1927.
We did read earlier that there was a date. I should have made note of that.
It said it, yeah.
You lift one corner of the shroud. Underneath, wrapped in tight bandages, is a thin but unmistakably human form. You are looking at 3 dead bodies. Embalmed dead bodies. Make a sanity roll!
Okay.
If you fail, lose 1d2 of sanity points. So what's our sanity roll?
Well, this is where we argued before, didn't we, about
It's
it?
d-
So
I
just for
defi-
do you do D100? And,
Yeah,
I'm not sure what we roll on there.
it's got to be. It's the thing. What did we do before? We'll do it. We'll keep it the same if it's wrong. If it's wrong, it's wrong.
Yeah, if you roll a D100, it's under 57.
So we have to beat 57 for sanity.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just having a quick look. See, oh, sanity. Hold on. Oh, if you roll over your current sanity. If you roll under, you will lose less. Oh yeah, so so basically you roll above your current or below your current, then you do that 160, the 1d6.
So we've got to get under our current sanity.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So our sanity is 57, so we have to get under 57 to keep. Right. I see.
That'll do for now.
So it gets harder and harder each time we lose sanity. Fair enough.
I think we're probably doing that wrong, but we don't care.
34. We've seen bodies before. And we don't lose any sanity on that.
Yeah. Well, we'll go with that.
That's how we're playing it. If you disagree, tough. 2, 5, 6. We'll get it right for next time. So, I thought you looked like a snoop. Like what you found, do you? A burly villager fills the doorway, blocking out much of the daylight. You can make out a dark apron and a thick beard. He steps forward, fist raised. To surrender without a fight, go to 108. To fight the artisan, go to 262. We're not a fighting character, are we?
No.
Do we want to try and fight an artisan who is probably very strong and will kill us? Because I don't think we actually have a gun.
No, we don't.
We have the knife, but I don't think that's the time.
No. So what are we going to?
We could surrender without a fight. So
Let's fight.
Well, that whole conversation was, yes, we shouldn't do that, we shouldn't do that. What should we do? We'll do it! Right!
Yeah, well, we're not going to just go, yeah, take me and kill me. We're going to fight.
Yeah, okay.
I'm going to try, it's like, and my
He's
fighting...
stronger than us, we're unarmed, we're probably going to die. Let's do it! Let's, alright. Fight the artisan, 262. You struggle with the huge man. His fists come out of the... Yeah, we're also a very short character.
Yeah.
His fists come out of the darkness like hammers.
Oh.
Here we go. Conduct close quarters combat using pages 12 to 13 of the Quick Start rules.
Oh no, rules. Oh no, I wish I didn't do this now.
If only we had surrendered. Wouldn't have had to do this. You may need to refer to page 7 first to look up your damage bonus. So look at page 7 first. Because we're going to need our damage bonus.
Damage bonus is how much extra damage your investigator inflicts on making successful close combat. Build a scale of combined size and strength used when making a fighting maneuver. Add your regular size 40.
Yep.
And strength 60.
So we got 100.
Consult the table on page 8. Oh, damage bonus -2.
So we have a -2 damage bonus, yep.
-2 damage bonus.
And you wanted to fight this artisan. Right, so now you need to look at page 12 to 13 for how to conduct close quarters combat. Or basically how to die.
I'm on page 12.
The combatant with the higher dexterity acts first. You and the artisan will take one action
I'm on
each.
12. It doesn't say anything about fighting.
Are you on the quick start rules? Or are you on something else?
I'm on the quick start. It was introductory rule.
Combatant
with the box.
Yeah. Combatant with the higher dexterity acts first. You and the artisan will take one action each combat round. You may fight back, rolling your fighting brawl or dodge using dodge against each attack.
Loads of.
So is that saying if
No,
he attacks us, we can attack or we can dodge? We can choose between one or the other.
There's no rules. Fighting.
We should have escaped.
Page 7. Right, the combat dex. We have a knife. If you have a knife or a similar weapon, we're successful. Adds 1d plus your damage. I have no idea. I need Mark here to do the fight. Because those rules, that means nothing to me.
Welcome to the next hurdle. Where we
okay.
Right. So, what's our dex? Let's get that sorted. What's our dex?
50.
Right, so we get to go first. So our dex is 50, his is 41. Right, so that means we get to go first.
Yeah.
He will attack you every combat round, and he's so does he dodge each time we attack him?
No. Can they see that?
Chat can see.
What I'm a bit confused is I have the starter set and the book. This is all it needs. So I'm on the introductory things. It says 12-13 of quick start rules. You may need to reference page 7 damage bonus, which I am.
Yeah. So we take one action each combat round. You may fight back, rolling your fighting brawl or dodge against each attack. Combat rolls are opposed
it's on page
rolls.
18, that's wrong. Close combat, found it. It's on page 18, so that's wrong.
Whoever gets the
on
highest
a
level
character's
of success
turn in
wins.
dex order, they may choose to initiate the attack against the opponent. Dish in which time characters attack, choose how they will respond. Let it by dodging or attempting to avoid the attack completely, fighting back. Both attacker and defender roll a percentage dice, D100, and compare their levels of success. So roll a D100, and he rolled a D100.
Wait, what? We're going first.
So roll a D100.
10. Is that
That's
good?
hers. Oh, I don't know.
I think that's bad.
Oh no, that's good because our dex is 50.
Oh right, so that's a critical success.
Yeah, so.
Hang on, no, we're not. You shouldn't be. Are we using? No, we're not using dex now. We should be using fighting brawl.
It says D100.
Yeah, they're all D100, but it's against our fighting brawl. So what's our fighting brawl?
Say that. If we do that, we passed it anyway. So it's 25.
Yeah, but it says it goes off degrees of success. So what if our fighting brawl's 10?
25.
Well, it's 25. So is that a crit success? Because it's less than half.
On a character's turn in deck, may choose to initiate attack. In addition, each time the character is attacked, they get to choose how they will respond. i.e. dodging, attempting to avoid the fighting back, attempting to avoid blood. Both attack and defender roll percentage dice D100 and compare their levels of success.
Yes. So that's what I mean. So we're comparing our level of success with our fighting brawl. So if our fighting brawl is 20, we just...
Say fighting brawl. Just gone about deck.
No, it says here in the actual on 262, it says
I'm not reading that bit.
You may fight back with your fighting brawl or dodge. So we're fighting, right?
Yeah.
Am I reading that right? Yes.
Yeah, well we succeeded on both anyway.
So we just got a hard success basically.
Yeah.
So as long as he doesn't get a hard success, we win the first round of attack.
So roll for him then.
Right, so he needs a D100.
Yeah.
he gets 39, and
So we win.
his fighting brawl skill is 35.
We win.
So he fails the first round of fighting.
Yeah.
Right.
So he has 12 hit points.
Oh no, wait, we should be against his dodge. Sorry. Doesn't mention his dodge.
No, so that's fine.
So we just use his fighting
He
brawl.
will attack you every combat round. His successful hit with your weapon. Each successful make does 1d4 plus your damage bonus. We ever got a damage bonus?
Yeah. No, we've got a -2 damage bonus.
I got my damage bonus on a d4.
So if you have so if you roll a d4, so can we heal him? Is that what we're basically?
Okay, so we've got -2 damage bonus.
On a 1d4.
I rolled a 3, so I damaged him for 1.
We've done 1.
We've done 1 damage.
So he has 12 hit points. So he's now down to 11. We're not winning this fight. We are not. After 3 rounds, you may attempt to circle around behind the man and escape. Right, so that's half a round.
That.
That's half a round.
Oh.
He now gets to attack us. So he now rolls D100. He gets a 99. Yes, he fails. He's got a massive failure. So we now need to roll for dodge. Yeah?
Yeah. D100.
So what's our dodge?
25.
25. So
We could have rolled under 25.
we've got to get under 25. Well, no, because then it's a draw, and I assume in a draw
Okay.
it's
Go on
nothing.
then.
D100. 61. So we don't dodge, but he doesn't hit.
Yeah,
so
we're just making this up as we go along,
yeah,
aren't
we're
we?
making this is completely made up. So that's a miss. So that's round 1. So now it's round 2. So
Which is round 1?
that was round 1. We got two
There
more
we are.
rounds before we can do a runner.
Oh my god. Okay, so
So now we do D100 again. We get 62. So that's a
it's off our decks. Fail.
no. That's our fighting brawl.
Yeah, that's big fail.
Okay, that's a big fail. So he doesn't have to dodge. If it's a fail, it's a fail, right? Because he's only
Yeah.
going to get a fails, right? So we missed that attack. So then he goes to attack us. D100. 35.
He failed.
He fails. This is a great fight. You can just imagine we're just swinging arms like crazy.
Dodge in and
Yeah, D100. Then it's our turn. We got an 8! We hit him! We
with the
got a
knife.
crit success, so now he defends. D100. Defends with a 44. His dodge is 35.
He fails.
So he fails. So we do another D4 -2 worth of damage.
1.
He's down to 10. By the way, off the notes, we have to get him down to 6. Right, so that's...
I don't think we're going to get this because we're only rolling a d4 for damage. There's only
Yeah.
one more attack round.
Then he...
The max we can get is 2.
So he does his final of round 3.
Yeah.
He gets a 20. Bugger, he's hitting us.
Ow.
So, hang on, we have to roll dodge, and our dodge is 25. So he rolled 20, which for him, 35. That's just a normal success. That's not a crit
Yeah.
success. So we just have to get a normal success or better.
Yeah.
So D100. Nope. D100. 46. So he hits us. So what's he got for damage? He has 12. He will attack you every. If he is successful, do 1d3 plus 1d4.
D3.
A d3 and a d4. Have you got a d3?
What's a D3?
A 3-sided dice. Do a d6 and divide it by 2.
Oh. 3, 1.5.
Right, so that's a 2. Right, we'll class it as a 2. So on a 6, 1 and 2 is a 1. 2, 3 and 4 is a 2. 5. So he's done 2. He's got a 2.
Oh, no, just
2 plus a D4. 2 plus a D4.
4, 6.
So he does 6 points of damage.
Oh, I wasn't good to get a 4 then.
No. So that puts us down to 4 health.
Ow.
Okay, so it's now been 3 rounds. We can now attempt an escape.
Oh, how was that going to work for us?
It requires a hard roll, and if you do not achieve a success on the roll, he gets another attack.
Oh.
We've got him down to 10, and we've lost half of our health. We have to get him down to 6.
We're not going to do that.
Okay, so are we going to attempt an escape?
Yes. Run away.
Right, so what do we have to do to escape? It just says this requires a hard roll, and if you do not achieve success on the roll, he may land another blow. So what are we rolling here?
It'll be deck.
Just dex?
Yeah.
Okay. So
That's what we're going with.
So our dex is 50, is it?
Yeah.
So we got to get we got to get a hard success. So we've got to get it under 25.
No.
Yeah.
Success will be 5, a hard success of 10.
I suggested we surrendered, right? I said we should surrender. This is not going to go down well. You've killed us.
Yeah, but then we've messed the rules up anyway, so... Oh, go on then. We need to get below 10.
We've got to get below 10 on this roll to do a successful escape. Otherwise, he'll get a chance to hit us, but do we escape? I think not. Because it just says if you successfully escape. So this is a failed escape if we don't get lower than 10. We're not dead yet. We got a 3! Yes! We escaped! Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay, so if you successfully escape, go to 12. We've got 4 health. Woo! You sidestep and slide out of the workshop. As the artisan follows, you swing the door into his face. He staggers back and a hand to his nose. You take the opportunity to flee. You can investigate further if you'd like, but perhaps it'd be wiser to leave town. You may mark the small box beside the dodge skill.
I don't know what we did there, but we're going with it. We're just going forward.
We
I don't
think
know what we did.
It definitely felt like we weren't winning that fight, so I think we did it right. 120. You feel a deepening unease about Ember. Oh right, so we're back to here. So we've taken a look at the artisans. So we've now done 3 things. So we have to go to 98. Yeah. You are contemplating your next move when you see one villager, a bald man with a damaged ear, watching you intently. Some instinct makes you walk in the other direction. Then you see the others, ahead and to your sides. A weary teenager, an evil-eyed matron, and a man hefting a club. They are not staring as obviously as the first, but they keep you under watch, and they are closing in. You cannot hope to overcome 4 of them at once. Do we try to lose them amongst the buildings, or run for it?
I got distracted by Mark coming in. Whatever you want.
I think we don't
What
run
number
for
are we
it.
on?
We're on 98. I think we're near to the end of our life.
Okay. Chris, you're in chat still. If anyone answers in chat now, yeah, okay. So, if you want us to hide in the buildings or run for it. Hide in the buildings, 1. Run for it, 2.
One, we got a vote to run into the buildings.
Hide into the building.
Hide in the buildings.
Hide.
Rolls
2,
wants us
run.
to die.
Run. So we got.
We're tied again.
Oh, one.
He means
so
one,
that's
right?
3.
So three
so
for
3
in the building.
hide.
So we're gonna hide amongst the building. 158. You dart down an alley, turn and head in a completely different direction. Running feet sound behind you. For the first time you feel Emberhead's cramped, chaotic streets work in your favour. You try to circle around towards the southern road. Make a stealth roll.
Oh, I gave us stealth.
We did. Wow, we might win.
We didn't.
No, we didn't. No. So what's our stealth?
We need to roll under 20.
Right. D100. Here we go. Fingers crossed. 42. Hey, we're fully officially affiliated now. Woo! But we failed the roll!
Oh,
Oh no.
yay!
We're affiliated, but we're gonna die. So we failed the rolls. Basically, it means we can start getting sub emotes and everything, and we can start actually pumping up the channel. People can subscribe to us once that's all set up. So we'll get that started for you. But thank you very much for everyone who's joined us to do that. That's really cool.
Right. Yay!
We can run
polls,
polls.
get more emotes, quality options.
Woo!
Yay!
Right.
And death. And
Yeah,
yeah,
and death.
we can have a donate button now. We can have a sub button, a bits button, so we can earn money to put back into the channel, so we can get more games and
you can see us die more often.
do get more of these.
Yeah.
So I've got 3 to work through. So what number are we on?
So-
I've lost it. What number? Oh, we failed.
We
stealth
failed,
roll.
so we go into 170.
Oh, crikey!
You turn a corner and walk straight into the formidable woman with the malevolent stare. She grabs your shoulders and bears down on you. As you struggle, the man with his club runs up with the teenager. You are quickly overcome. Go to 108.
Shit.
The fading light from the narrow window tells you afternoon is giving way to evening. Your hands are shackled behind your back, so you cannot even lie down on the rough bed. A woman you have not seen before comes in. Her face is wrinkled and her eyes are dull. They do not meet yours, but she puts a cup to your lips. Do we accept the drink or do we reject it?
And it could be a drug-induced, hallucinogenic poison drink.
I think we should reject it. I think it might get us killed.
Oh, but
I do not think that drink is going to give us any health.
no, I do.
In any outcome, I do not think that the drink she's forcing us to drink whilst we're hogtied is going to help us in any way, shape or form. It will either quench your thirst or we'll be intoxicated. I say we reject it.
Okay, 113.
You turn your face away, and when she tries again, you dash the cup from her hands using the side of your head. The clear liquid spills across the floor. The woman gives a half shrug and turns to leave the room. You shout after her, but she gives no reaction. You're now thirsty!
Darn it! I wish I'd had that drink.
We'll just start licking the floor. 2:05.
Ugh.
As the light fades outside, your little prison becomes dark. You can hear much activity around the building. Occasionally an orange glow passes the window. The only comfortable position in the shackles seems to be to sit against the end of the bed with your arms hanging behind you. You need to concentrate and come up with a plan. There is clearly no escape from your bonds. You do not know exactly what your captors want from you, but you cannot ignore the fact that they have spent the entire day constructing a massive bonfire. Whoo! Go to 27. We're not getting many options now.
Oh, that looks a bit Door scrapes, wrenching back into the moment. Orange lights build the house from blazing torches held at the threshold. 2 large villagers step in to grab you. At least you assume they are villagers. They wear a heavy black cloak, and their faces and hands are painted entirely black, save only for the red triangle centered on their left eye. You try to drag your legs, but they reach under your arms and lift you bodily from the bed. Outside, it seems the whole village is congregated to see. Every single one has a black face, a red triangle. Torches splutter, fill fire. You struggle, but you can see physical restriction, resistance, hope. You are marched to the central street and turn to face the beacon. Okay, we'll go to 117. You can read this one.
The procession down the approach is slow and formal, save when your senses sense weakness and yank at your captors. A chill touches you when you see 3 human shapes carried ahead of you, draped in red cloth. The beacon looms larger and larger. Its dreadful silhouette, a black triangle pointed to the stars. A low drone begins among the cloaked figures. Unbidden, the word mourners comes to mind. Smoke from their torches makes you cough. You feel heat on your face. As you reach the cleared area around the beacon, 3 dancers break from the pack. Young girls swinging balls of fire in spectacular arcs, drawing circles in the night air. One by one they draw close to you and touch your forehead with sooty figures. Each kisses you 3 times on the left cheek, right cheek, then forehead. Then they whisper in your ear. The smell of kerosene fills your nostril. Make an app roll.
Is that appearance app?
I don't know.
Oh, well, we've got to roll that anyway. Which is 50, so we've got to roll below 50.
The 100. I think we could do that.
Appearance. Measure physical appeal of your... No, we won't do that. We'll do roll of 79.
We fail. We go to 149.
No, 148.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, right. No. Is it?
Yes.
As you draw close to the animal. What animal?
No, that's 49. Go up to 148.
I said 148.
No, you said 149. It's 148. Through your sacrifice, the village will be reborn, says the first dancer. You pass from earth for all our sakes, says the second. Through incandences may you find rapture, says the third. Their dancers weave off and disappear behind the building.
Thank you to Furlon for being the first subscriber to Infinite Monkey Tales. We weren't prepared for this, so we didn't have the actual animations set up, but I can see that's come through. So thank you very much, Furlon, for being the first subscriber to the channel.
Yay! So woo, 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 woo. Number 1.
Yay!
Oh. We love you. Oh, look you.
Oh dear.
Go to 18.
Go to 18. On with the death.
Guess who's got a job tonight to do? We have to make a something.
I'll get it done. As you arrive beneath the beacon, 10 villagers close in on you. Working with surprising coordination, they immobilize you and lift you up the blackened iron stairs to the raised platform. You cannot help but shiver at the sight of the central framework, twisted with past blazes, and what you can now clearly see to be fastened points for chain. None of the eyes meet yours as they lash you to the metal. The village sings now. Something rhythmic and ancient, carved from odd syllables. A second group ascends to the beacon, carrying 3 red-draped bodies with revenants. They arrange their burdens in a triangle around your feet, then they withdraw, leaving you alone with the dead, shin deep in the sea kindling. Go to 33.
That's so cool.
It seems the entire village is gathered around the beacon to watch you burn. Behind the face paint, you recognize May Ledbetter. And yes, that is Silas, the coach driver, standing behind her side. The audacity and scale of the deception staggers you. A man steps up on a dais and raises his hands with quite authority. The frame of his spectacles obscure the red triangle on his face. So we draw here together again on this night, as we do each year, and we give thanks to the one who will preserve the village against the fire of the void. You will be taken by the ones from above in our stead. Your death will bring life to our streets and bounty to our fields. It will safeguard our children and our elders alike for another year. We salute you. He bows his head. All around the beacon, bearers step forward and lift their torches to the edge of the raised platform. A ring of tiny flames flicker up around the perimeter. As they wink, the singing of the villagers drops into an unearthly rhythm.
All your remaining strength against the bond. Go to 44. Wait to see what happens. Go to 40. Throw all your remaining strength. Wait! Didn't we get told that chant?
Yeah, but it doesn't say we can do the chant. It said we would have an option to do the chant.
But if they give us a chant and then that allows us to escape.
Right. I'll tell you right
then
now,
if
we add 10 to that, that's not going to work. So yeah, we can't do it yet.
No, not yet. So I think we wait to see what happens. But then we could be on fire. Oh no! What do we do? Do we vote? Is anyone in chat? I can't make that decision. We either use all our strength, use your remaining strength.
Well, yeah, but the thing he told us is just to say a few words.
Yeah, so, but if we use our remaining strength to try and get out, or do we wait to see what happens? So use your strength. We're gonna fight, aren't we? We're gonna fight. Well, no, even if... No, we're gonna wait. Because if we fight, they're still gonna chase us down. Said, don't try and escape. I mean, where are we gonna run to? But if we wait, we get a chance to say those words.
I'm leaving this up to you. I think we should use our remaining strength against the bonds, but...
Wait.
Okay.
Let's wait.
We're going to wait to see what happens. The flames snake across the kindling, catching and rising. Smoke rises and it becomes difficult to see the villagers. The 3 bodies surrounding you catch fire, blazing with sooty
I
red
think I made a
flames.
mistake.
You begin to cough as the smoke enters your lungs and fight down the urge to panic. If you have learned the strange chant and wish to try it, this is the moment.
Add 10 and go to 50 then.
Well, are we doing the chant? Because he said literally when you're ready to leave the world. I mean, we're dead either way. So.
Yeah, we do the chant. 50, 50. The flames draw closer to you and you bring Abagast's chant to mind. It is hard to clear your head as the heat... Oh shit, we should have tried to break free. Oh shit! As the heat grows beneath your feet, you cough and splutter, but you sustain the words. Finally you reach the key passage and even as your... Oh no, 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 no! As your clothes catch fire, you yell for the 3rd time. Ingula! Magaloo Naf Cthulag! Formula Hoot Neag Gayat Naf Theag La Cthulhu. Go to 217.
The swirling tongues of fire around you stop midair.
Oh shit!
The people around the beacon freeze. Their black painted faces bleached and stricken. As a second sun opens in the air above Emberhead, in an instant the people, the village, the hill, all are consumed. Incinerated by impossible proximity to sheer combustion, the essence of fire. Though your body is bound to the beacon, your being is freed. As a spark, you race into space, catapulted through the vastness of the void. The stars burn past you with incomprehensible velocity, and then you are home. Forever you will dwell here, at formal halt, where the flames ripple and follow through immense spaces to the rhythms of the universe, where planets themselves move and tilt through unutterable wheels of fire, bound to the clockwork chaos of the living flame, and among the flames you will dance. You have single-handedly destroyed a section of the New Hampshire about 16 miles in diameter. This did also kill you. The end.
We died! Oh, we died!
Well done, Angie! If only we had fought those bandages. Bandages? The bangles, the bondings. Well, as my prediction earlier, I did say we would die, so I'm glad to know we did. And what a
It's Mark. I think he's badly trying to switch mute us.
I'm kind of glad that even though we died, we managed to take out a whole village.
They deserved it.
Yeah, because the little girl who tried to warn us seemed so evil. Not like she might have been forced or anything.
Yeah, there was that.
Yeah. So, that's it. Well, thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed that. We definitely will look at doing some more of these because I think that was quite enjoyable. I definitely enjoyed it. We probably will double check the rules before next time to make sure that we're actually doing the right thing. But,
I hope Mark didn't hear the fighting. Did you hear us fighting? Did we do it wrong? Oh no, he's just said he's going to have words with us.
We may or may not have done everything wrong, but we had an adventure and we died. So in the end, does it matter? So
yeah, but we got rid of a cult.
we did. We killed a cult.
We killed
we
the
have
cult.
stopped anyone else from falling victim to that village. I'm pleased with that.
We did. We killed a cult, but we died. But we're with the whole 16 square kilometers. Nature will replace that with trees, things.
Yes.
But who cares? Because we're now affiliated. Woo, 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 woo.
Woo! So, thank you very much, everyone, for turning up and listening to us ramble on and do everything wrong and get all the worst rolls. Like I
Oh
said,
my god! I can't believe you rolled 100.
we'll definitely do this again at some point, so stay tuned. If you're not already part of the Discord, make sure you've joined, and then you'll see when that's next likely to be. I think what's the next thing on the channel now? Is it Friday?
Friday. It's second part of Cthulhu.
Ooh, so make sure you come back for that. And yeah, thank you again to Furlong, the first subscriber.
Yeah,
And
Saturday's D&D.
So thank you everyone once again for helping us get affiliated as quickly as you did. Hopefully we have got a lot more games coming up in the future, so the week will start getting a bit more packed. So stay tuned, and like I said, if you haven't already, make sure you're in that Discord and follow all the groups that you're interested in. If you've joined the group, doesn't mean you want to play a game, but if you're just interested in when they're streaming it and what might be going on, you definitely need to get yourself joined into any of the groups. Right, so we'll wrap that up here. Thanks for listening, guys. Definitely hope you've enjoyed yourself, and
We'll do another.
We will do another, and we'll catch you next time. Bye.
Bye.